What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the After Hours podcast. Today is just a Q&A episode. We used to do a lot of these, but we've been lucky enough to have guests every single week for the last few months. So basically what we do in a Q&A is we just kind of bullshit. So it's just me, Carl, and luckily we were able to have Johnny here with us. So Johnny's always in and out of here. He's always coming in, buying parts and supporting us. So he was on here. And to be honest, the majority of this podcast, I think we talked about food. So if you guys are into food, keep listening. If you're not, you might want to go to the next one. We also mentioned the trip to the pond, the event that Carl's doing. Actually, he's there right now as I record this. So yeah, enjoy. Just a heads up, we are giving away products every month over on FactionMotorsports.com. Every $5 spent gets you one entry, and Faction Motorsports merch and products get you double entries. For our website raffle this month, we are partnering with Deechworks. They have offered to supply the winner with a $1,000 gift card that is good for any of their products. You could build your entire fuel system with this amount of money. Deechworks is an Oklahoma-based company that designs and sells fueling solutions for your vehicle. They have been in the industry since 2004, and we have personally been using their products since 2012 with great results. They make products for a wide variety of vehicles, covering Japanese, domestic, and European markets. We have recently been seeing a lot of videos about their new fuel hanger sending units they've been producing for a bunch of JDM vehicles. Products such as these help keep our older JDM vehicles on the road, and we can't thank them enough for producing them. The quality of their products is only matched by their amazing customer support team and unbelievable warranty. Each one of their 1,000+ products comes with a 3-year warranty from the date of purchase. So if you have any issues at all, Deechworks will be ready to help out and make sure your vehicle stays on the road. Make sure to check out their full line of products on their website, and if you are looking to place an order, you can check out our website or reach out for something specific if it's not listed. And now a quick word from our sponsors before we dive into this episode. East Coast Drift School, which is located in Englishtown, New Jersey, is a driving school that offers a more private and intimate environment for learning how to drift. Whether you're someone who has countless drift events under their belt or someone who has yet to kick a clutch, East Coast Drift School is a great place to pick up some seat time and improve your drifting abilities. Be sure to follow East Coast Drift School on Instagram. Feel free to message them directly for pricing and availability as well. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. Chase Bays has been a household name in our industry for over 15 years, supplying us with tons of fluid power products such as power steering cooler kits, oil catch cans, engine oil coolers, hydraulic handbrake kits, and of course their dual piston brake booster delete kits, which fit a wide variety of vehicles. The core values of Chase Bays has always been function, simplicity, quality, and aesthetic. All of their products are user-friendly and easy to install while of course looking the part. The quality of their products has only increased over the years, and now with Front Street Drift Club being a sponsored team of Chase Bays, you can guarantee the products will be stress tested as well. You can check out Chase Bays products and place your orders directly on our website, and make sure to use the coupon code ChaseBaysAfterHours with no spaces to save on checkout. Automotive Specialty Wraps, based out of Fair Lawn, New Jersey, is our go-to spot for all your paint protection, ceramic coating, window tinting, and vinyl work needs. Owned and operated by car enthusiasts and drifters, their technicians have over 10 years of experience in the field. Their paint protection film, or PPF, is armor for your vehicle. It is a self-healing film that is applied to the panels of the car to protect against damage to keep your paint in perfect condition. They also offer ceramic coatings, which is basically a permanent wax. It keeps your vehicle's paint in showroom condition. Water repels off and dirt will have a hard time sticking. This keeps your car clean for longer periods of time and makes washing the vehicle quick and easy. These coatings also provide sun protection, keeping harmful UV rays from damaging paint and carbon fiber pieces. Keep in mind, you can ceramic coat almost anything. Car trailers, windshields, wheels, your expensive bucket seats, interior plastics, fabrics, and much more. For window tinting, they also got you covered. You can choose either standard or ceramic window tints. Last but not least, if you're looking for any type of vinyl work to be done like commercial lettering all the way to full race car liveries, ASW is the place. From protecting your daily driver to wrapping your race car, they have you covered. You can find them online at automotivespecialtywraps.com and make sure to mention our podcast when you reach out. Limitless Auto Fab is a fabrication shop and retailer located in Illinois. They produce bash bars and catch cans for a bunch of popular models in the drifting community. Limitless bash bars are honestly the industry standard right now. Fabricated from 1.5-inch mild steel tube, these bars are designed to take the impact of light collisions in order to avoid or minimize damage to your vehicle. A must-have for drift cars. Their bars also come with jacking points and optional license plate brackets, so everything you need is right there from the start. Limitless Auto also sells catch cans for a handful of specific models. These cans are built in-house and chassis specific. We have used these cans in the shop with great results. The guys over at Limitless are on social media, so make sure to check out their Instagram and give them a follow. They post photos of all the drift cars using their products from Front Street Drift Club to Animal Style. If you are in the market for a bash bar or catch can, make sure to check out their full product line up on our website, FactionMotorsports.com. Run it. It's recording. Oh, shit. What episode is this?
140.
That beer was
145.
so cold. That beer was so cold. It
Maybe it
hurt my teeth.
I remember that from the jet one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so 145.
Are we really 145? Frankie.
How do I know? I don't even work here.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We have the homeless in the fucking podcast studio right here in front of me. Welcome everybody to the Faction After Hours podcast. We're here to bring you another episode, a little bit more of a chill one. We have a Q&A as we are gearing up. Well, I'm gearing up to leave for a few days to go to Alabama. These guys are having a busy week at work. Or is it a busy week at work?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, they're having a busy week at work.
That's a good
And we
thing.
have Johnny.
I'm here
We got local legend Johnny.
Johnny's in the
for
house.
the 20th time.
You know what? Don't act like you don't like coming on. You know,
No, I
mean?
do.
We hang out.
I know you ain't doing shit, so, I hit you up.
I got a lot to do right now. I got a lot to do.
What's the updates on what you're doing? What you're doing Evo stuff right now?
Hell, that's what it is. It's hell.
Well, because you're working on new car stuff. You see the pictures and videos?
trucks.
You see the pictures and videos that Johnny's got of when he's working on his turbo and you got like negative amount of space?
No.
You see that
Oh, on the Evo?
on the Evo?
Wait, what am I missing? You been working on that shit? Oh, you been filming it?
No. I probably should just to help people out, but I work like a caveman, so probably wouldn't help really anyone out. I'm over here with the sawzall cutting shit off.
What are you doing on it?
Turbo.
That's
Manifold, turbo.
Every time you
downpipe.
take a turbo out of an Evo, you got to fight through like 18 fucking pounds of rust.
Yeah,
That's
so-
step one. And then you got to snap every exhaust stud.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Every single Evo's turbo that's been removed from the shop, everything's broken.
Yeah, they all
Like,
break right off.
Chris did one the other day, fucking got every stud out, took him way too long because he was using a torch for the entire time. And then the last stud, you just hear snap, and he goes, fuck. He's like, it's always the last one. Fuck. Yeah. That's what it's like working on a
I do
fucking
not
Evo.
miss that at all. You know why? Because on a Toyota, that doesn't really happen that often.
Probably not.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
And guess what? This is the first time I ever encountered this too, as you guys know, because I have a 1JZ GTE, you know what I'm saying?
We heard.
There's, on the stock manifold, for anybody with a 1J, or I don't know if 2J would be the, well, 2J has two turbos, irrelevant. 1J, VVTi, the manifold, the stock one, in like the area where you would expect to put a socket to get the turbo off, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, the factory manifold has notches.
Yeah.
For you.
To get them
The
off?
easiest turbo I've ever taken off in my life was a 1JZ VVTi.
Dude, it comes off.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it was Miyagi's turbo. I'm like, all right, fuck, I gotta take a turbo. That shit was done in 30 minutes.
Dude.
I was like,
You don't got to take nothing. You could just pull the manifold right off.
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
you,
oh,
only-
oh,
you-
to
no,
turbo.
you just pull the turbo off.
You don't have to take the manifold off. You could take the turbo.
Yeah, the manifold stays on the car.
Right there.
Imagine that.
If I
Bro.
had to take, dude, I had to take half my car apart to take the turbo off.
No.
Yeah.
No. The
You
other
can't
day,
do that on an SR either. You gotta take the whole manifold off.
I will say,
It's a 6-cylinder,
I-
4-cylinder.
Yeah.
I will say it's not like, oh, you could do it with like a couple hand tools. It's obviously going to take you some patience. You know, there's like coolant lines and oil lines. The banjo bolt goes right
Yeah,
there.
but even that was
Even right there is all
nicer.
pretty accessible. I say that because I was on the phone with Diego the other day and he was like, bro, it was like fucking 8:30. He's like, dude, I'm going to do this turbo. How long do you think it's going to take? I'm like, yo, 45 minutes to
Yeah.
an hour. You're done. He's like, really? I'll be able to do this, do this, do this, do this, and this. Then.
Yeah.
Bro, he does the 4 bolts and he's like, all right, now what? I'm like, all right, now the coolant. Like, fucking just do the little thing. It'll come off. But that is by far the best
yeah.
setup. Although the manifold is ugly as hell, it's got these like weird,
Yeah, but it is the nicest
dude,
one.
4 right there on the top. Cha-cha-cha. Right off.
Maybe it's a 6-cylinder thing versus a 4-cylinder because 4-cylinder is all.
Dude, I did the SR manifold so many times because I had like a tubular one, like a stainless one, and you know how they always crack.
SR is still pretty easy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nowhere near
not-
as easy.
well, yeah,
as
but
a
now we're
1J.
Dude.
Now we're just gonna look at it as something else separate because you know the 1J is separate, SR is separate.
Okay.
But
That was reverse, but
yeah, but the SR like it's nice because it's 4, right? You only have 4 runners to take
Yeah.
care of. but there's always like these two in the middle where you can't get a wrench, or maybe it's just enough, or maybe, I don't know. I haven't done SR stuff in a while, but
No, that fucking shit sucks dick.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
It does.
Like then sometimes you can't get, depending on the manifold, you got to fucking put a wrench under there and then.
dude, yeah. And you're doing this thing. You're doing like the
Yeah.
pushing the ratcheting wrench.
And
like
then you're
this.
like, this shit probably ain't tight, but.
Yeah. Oh,
That's how
that's
it's
even the
gonna go.
worst part when you're trying to put it back on, and then you think you tightened it enough, and then
Yeah.
it's leaking like hell.
And then you got, there's another problem. Oh, the turbo outlet to getting to those nuts was always a pain in the ass.
Oh,
I have like 14 millimeter wrenches cut in half in my toolbox just for SR20 manifolds. Yeah, you don't need none of that shit for a VVTi.
Oh, you mean like the
you have
little long?
probably because you have the
long-
booster, the brake booster next to you. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Something
the turbo outlet for a SR, isn't that just two little they're long 10s?
2 studs, five bolts in total, but 2 studs.
Oh, are you talking
2
about
bolts,
the elbow?
3 studs.
You're talking about the elbow,
Yeah.
turbo elbow. Oh yeah.
That's
that
why
is,
I got
that
the
is-
Artec one for my car.
This guy just wants to show off.
Is that fire? Is that the product?
Well,
to
they
get?
get rid of the stud, the annoying stud at the bottom. They just put a long bolt
For
over
Evo?
it. Yeah, they designed it so like it's like a huge fucking dump. Like it's oval shaped. It's like fucking this big. It's huge. But then they just take a long bolt and go through the whole middle of the downpipe.
Yeah, let me see this shit, Malcolm.
Yeah, what is Johnny talking about right now?
Artec
Artec dump pipe Evo 10.
4B11.
4B11, what the hell is that? Oh, that's
The
the
worst
motor.
engine.
That's that motor code.
Best
No.
engine.
That engine took us to Kentucky
Yeah, you
and
see
back.
that hole right there?
Jesus.
There would be a stud on the bottom.
But what's the inside of that look like? Like, is it? There's obviously there's no gas running through the fucking.
No, the gas would hit the bolt.
Really?
Yeah. There's no other way to make it.
So
So if
they
you
just-
want to dump that big, there's really no other way to make it.
So they. Okay, so you just put a whole bolt right through. Yeah, but then you would have a potential exhaust leak through that hole.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna.
That's pretty weird, though, right?
Bro, that's a
it-
big hole.
It is, but I
I
don't
dumped
think
some
it's.
damn.
That is weird.
It might.
Did they give you a crush washer or anything?
No.
Might be not a bad idea to throw that on there.
Like a copper crush washer.
Yeah, is it gonna melt? I don't know. No, it won't because they go on turbos.
Melt.
Yeah, I would throw one of those on there just to be safe.
I already torqued it, but I guess I will.
Bro,
That
Johnny.
shit's on there already.
How much is that?
That's how much I paid for it.
God damn.
Wait, did you buy it from here?
No,
That's
they don't stock it anywhere.
crazy.
I had to buy it from their website. No one has it in stock anywhere.
probably not.
I don't think they like sell those to other. I don't know.
So
People
is-
must not buy them.
How
No,
many-
we don't sell a lot of Artec stuff.
How many ponies are you gonna get? Like, are you? This is like aside from a performance item. I'm sure it's a maintenance one.
I
'cause
didn't
it looks
want-
pretty
I-
beefy.
I didn't do any of this shit for power. I just did it because it's easy, and then I bought the turbo because I'm not gonna put a stock turbo back on the fucking car. But it is a stock turbo basically.
But it will be faster.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna make like 450.
Yeah, my fault, gang. Sorry, I did not mean to offend you.
So that bolts up to those two pieces on the top.
Yeah, it unbolts from there. So there's 2 studs that go into the bottom
Is that
section.
a V-band? Oh, I
On the
see.
bottom there is, but that's like a gasketless design.
Oh, I see it,
Like
yeah.
a step recess thing.
That
I don't
is
fucking
going
know.
to be Leak City.
Nah, it's not. Dude, it's Artec. That shit costs fucking $1,200.
Costs a lot of money. It better work.
If it leaks, I'm gonna fucking take it and fly to Australia and throw it through the fucking window.
Would you rather have an Artec manifold leak on you, or would you rather run white line suspension bushings?
Okay.
Damn, that's
You
a hard
didn't learn the
question.
first time with Australia.
Yeah, I did. But if
Oh, is this an Australian company?
if something happens with this
yeah.
manifold or downpipe, I've been working on this car for 2 weeks. trying
crash
to
out.
change this shit.
Just
yeah,
crash
I'm gonna
out.
crash out.
Like immediately.
I'm
Just
gonna
start
crash out.
getting crazy.
I'm gonna ship the car to Australia and
So
crash
what
it through
turbo
the
you
building.
got on this shit?
Mitsubishi turbo, MHI, TF06.
What do they
Fuck is that?
What do they sell that on? What does that come on?
Nothing.
They just sell aftermarket turbos?
Yeah. It's a TD06, but like a new one it's bolt on for Evo 10.
Where do they sell these?
Yeah, what? Where
Mitsubishi.
did?
Like I go to a Mitsubishi car
Well,
dealership?
no, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
You could.
Like,
It's a
you should-
Mitsubishi.
No
car
way.
dealer. Yeah.
I thought it was.
They got to come on something.
Mitsubishi
man.
Heavy Industry sell it. No, they don't come on anything. A TF06 might like it's probably a different design turbo, might come on like a truck or some shit.
That's what I was wondering. Is like, is this a turbo off a fucking Outlander or some shit like that?
Nah, none of those are turbo, but like it's a TF06 is like a generic turbo, but they make it so you could bolt it on like a stock turbo. Like all the lines and everything.
It's like a T28 versus 25, like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
your
but the
shit's about to be
T28 comes on a
fast.
car, so it makes sense.
Yeah, which I get, but
Like,
I think
where are they just pulling this from? They're just making these. They have a box of them somewhere, and they're like,
I don't even. Supposedly they're hard to get too.
Let's make an Evo 10
yeah, I'm sure
turbo.
they are hard to
Like,
get because they don't come on any cars.
That's what I don't
Look
get.
up this turbo, Malcolm.
Yeah,
What's the name of it?
MHI 18K.
He got the my.
The man.
Yeah, the first one.
Johnny.
Yeah, but that's a FP.
Johnny.
I didn't buy that new. I didn't buy a new.
Johnny.
Yeah, but that's FP. Too. So you got an FP.
FP helped them design it. FP really didn't do shit. The only thing I think FP did was fucking make the inlet.
The compressor side.
Not even just the inlet, like for the intake.
There's a lot of bolts
it unbolts?
on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. TF0607. All right, we're here. Straight out of Japan from MHI comes a new factory upgrade for the Mitsubishi. Yeah.
Very little is shared with the stock turbo as Johnny's going like, they don't fucking change that.
Nah, basically, stock turbo's TD05. This is like new technology and shit, but
Stock wastegate pressure at 18 psi.
yeah, I don't know. I have like
I'll
some
bolt that
turbo
shit right
slash
up to my car. Holy crap. That thing.
So you gotta get a tune, obviously.
Yeah,
What are you going to run it on?
gas.
No, like, how do you get a tune for your
Diesel.
car?
Oh,
You run a piggyback or
Power
some shit?
FC.
No, whatever. Fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna plug the laptop in, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
tell
do that on these cars.
I'm gonna tell the tuner to tune my shit.
You
I
can
don't
tune the
fucking
stock ECU?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I could put anti-lag on my car if I want to stock.
Yo,
ECU.
do it up. Do it up.
Nah,
I want to hear
nah,
that shit at Burger King drive-thru. Fucking thank you.
Power FC, bro.
Power FC my ass. They never even sold it for that car. They sold it for Evo 8 and 9. I'm like, why do people?
That's sick. I
a
would
stock
run that
ECU
shit.
is probably better though. You could do more shit on a stock ECU.
Nah. Yeah, you're actually not wrong.
I didn't know you could do that with stock ECUs for Evo.
What
the
do
fuck?
they call that?
What?
When you open source?
Open source. There's like
Maybe.
some other ones too. It's the same shit as a Subaru.
You
though.
could do it on a Subaru too, which is funny, but Cobb literally just made everyone think you needed to get a
Yeah,
Cobb.
you need to get a Cobb.
The only open source tuning that I was familiar with was Honda used to have tunes where it was like
Honda.
the Chrome tune.
Like Google?
Yeah. You would have to
Windows
get
XP tune.
You would have to get this ECU, dude. There's gonna be Honda people out here fucking. What the fuck is this guy talking about, dude? You had to get this ECU. It was a P28. It was like a specific ECU. I forget what it came out of, but it was like the one that you modded, and then you would take your Honda engine and jumper it down to work with a P28.
Okay.
And then you would get tuned by fucking Xenocron.
Just buy
So
Power
you could
FC.
probably open source that ECU or whatever. I'm gonna say jailbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably
what it is.
jailbreak that ECU, but you couldn't do it the other one. So then they would use some kind of fucking jumper.
Adapter, yeah, the jumper
That's
harness.
crazy.
It's literally like 40 wires, just like
Yeah.
right into the other one, and then you would take it.
And they're
up
all
to,
4-cylinders, so
You would go right up to Xenocron, and then everybody would have two-step from Xenocron. They would literally that was the shit. You had a P28 ECU, and you would hear that hit two-step, and the check engine light would like blink with
what
the
about Honda?
Honda is sick. They're still
Is
That
that a
probably wasn't
standalone?
even a thing then. Though.
that's a standalone.
And they are around how much you think back then?
I don't know.
Is that like a Pexi, but they just kept going?
on data.
Product?
It's probably like the LS shit. What is it like HP tuner? Probably like that.
Yeah.
Like very basic. Like
Dude, like, I'm mad at a Pexi because they really could be doing shit, but they just stopped in 2007.
Yeah,
And they never tried to do anything else.
that's not their forte though.
Yeah,
It could
they're,
be.
They're
It could be.
exhaust.
It was at one point.
They
could
know
be.
their. I'm with Johnny because like they know their strength. They know how to make a product. Their product.
Okay, hear me out. They just update it, get a new software that you can do the majority of whatever Haltech and Link can do, and you still have the Commander. They're selling it.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
they're gonna sell it.
That is true.
I don't know, man. I gave up on those dreams.
I think they missed the market though.
It's
At
gone.
least. Now everybody's mind is on fucking. I got a Link.
I mean, we were saying this
Haltech.
shit. We were saying this shit 5 years ago. We were saying this shit 3 years ago when we visited them. 2 years ago.
You think it takes a company 3 years to make a product? Link was probably talking about that 10 years ago. They just R&D'd that product until it finally came to fruition.
I mean, Apexi should have been thinking about it 20 years ago when they released the first one.
yeah. Well, they stopped. They were
Probably
like,
even longer than
we're
20
never
years
going to
ago
have
at
to
this
make
point.
anything new. Here it is.
Yeah, I don't know when the Power FC came out.
That one that I just got rid of, somebody just bought it from me. Naeem. Shout out Naeem. Hope you enjoy. But that shit was sad to me. I was like, damn, I didn't really get to run this. And I was talking mad shit that I was going to run this.
Well, your situation was a little different too.
My ECU works. That's the problem, is it works so freaking well.
Well, and with the IS, you have to run them in parallel and all this shit.
No, I don't.
and-
Now I don't. My car is a JZX 100.
Oh, you just didn't want to get it tuned. Okay.
That's what I'm scared of.
Well, not tuned, but I didn't want to go through all of that.
So you didn't have to run them in parallel or whatever they said?
No,
you
my
had to do?
car just runs on one ECU, JZX 100. I have a JZX 100.
But with the Power FC.
No, with a stock ECU.
What was the whole problem with that?
I didn't
Like the body harness wouldn't work or something?
So essentially, what my car is it's a JZX 100, right? And JZX 100 in the engine bay, and then the rest of the body, like the holder of the engine, is an IS. Those two communicate zero, except for delivering power to the wires that Chris hand selected out of the ECU. Those things get power and some sort of relay thing that Chris made so that it's safe.
Okay.
Because in my mind, I was like, why don't I just fucking just get power from something, ignition switched, and just
Yeah.
ding? Chris built something so that I'm not a hazard to everybody around me, so that it wouldn't just like light on fire. He put a relay shit, built something right to my switch panel. So now all the wires get power. The key gives power. I click the button in the switch panel. That's it.
They made it
gauge-
sound so difficult to...
It was pretty difficult because the car was preventing power being delivered because now the ECU wasn't present, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then Chris figured out a way around it. I had minimum requirements. It was like, I need my windows, I need a radio, and I need the locks.
What
to work
doesn't
and the
work?
lights. Everything in the gauge cluster. And random
okay.
little
Maybe that's
things
what
will
they're
like
talking
not work. Like the HVAC sometimes will work, but that's an IS problem. But now randomly my cluster lights, everything shut off. So when I'm driving, it's pitch black in there.
So
and
maybe
if-
that's what they're talking about.
If it wasn't for the little Defi ZD readout thing that I have, I wouldn't have anything at all. Like when I was first driving it around, I would just drive into pitch black. Like
No
like,
lights,
no
nothing.
lights, no warnings, no nothing. I wasn't looking at anything. I think I just had like an AFR gauge, and if the
Yeah.
AFRs changed, which they didn't, like I'd be like, oh okay, something.
So
wrong.
it doesn't connect to the dash harness.
Nope. No.
Okay.
I like the gas gauge kind of sort of sometimes works if it's above half.
And trying to wire that up is probably a pain in the ass.
I think I honestly just broke. That was like a self-inflicted wound because there wasn't anything that changed in there. The only thing that I changed in there was put a return line, and when I put the return line and kerfuffled the fucking jet valve or whatever, the Venturi valve that you needed to make that whole system work, I think I bent the little arm, and I think it's just stock or I don't know.
Yeah.
Every time I drive the IS, I put 20 in it. I go right to the pump, put 20 in it, and then I'm like, okay, I got like an afternoon's worth of driving. And then if I feel like I need a little bit more, I'll just put another 20 in. Like
Yeah.
I need to put a 20 in every time.
It's like a motorcycle.
Literally. I'm like, this is not that new to me. I'm like, I'm going to figure this out because I'm a big chop guy. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got Rhino 69 pills behind you.
Speaking of Rhino, bro, he's coming with me to Pond. I can't wait.
Oh, really?
Him and Paulie. Yeah, him and his buddy. It's like Robin Big, bro. Shit
Yeah,
cracks
it
me
is.
up.
It
Oh,
is
really?
literally
Tell
like
me it's
Robin
not.
Big.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was trying to explain to everybody else who's down there because, dude, this is the group chat meeting up, and it's happening. It's so sick.
Wait, how is he like Robin Big? Who's Rob?
Rob is Paulie,
Okay.
and then Big is Nick.
Okay.
But in terms of personalities, I feel like it'd be opposite because Nick got the ideas. He got the big ideas. Paulie is like always supportive
Yeah.
of Nick. So like,
I
you
wonder
know,
if I met this guy before. I don't know.
I think you have.
Yeah.
I had to have. Paulie's hilarious, man. I met him a couple times. Now he's about to. We were out with Jet. Thanks for coming, by the way.
You're welcome.
That was fun.
Not yet, dude.
We had
a
fun.
blast, dude. Me and Johnny
We
had
only
a
hung out
blast.
for like 3 hours, but it was a blast.
Yeah.
Dude, no, we were out till fucking. What do you mean? We were out.
only out till like 11, 11:30. I don't know.
That's when your brain shut off.
Yeah, we was out.
Were we?
Yeah, I got home at like 1 or 2.
Damn.
Johnny. Damn.
We walked home.
Yo, I didn't even realize I got a parking ticket that night.
Bro, I got lost.
drove all the way home and I'm like, well, I drove all the way to Morristown, whatever, hanging out more. And then I drove fucking back and I'm like, what the fuck is on my windshield?
Yeah.
It was like raining out and shit.
No way. You
Yeah.
got a parking ticket?
Yeah.
That's why I parked far as hell. Dude, I couldn't find my truck. It took me like 20 minutes to find my truck. Me and Johnny, dude, you missed a fun night, man.
I was here.
But to wrap it up, I told Paulie essentially during this night of us hanging out, I was like, yo, like we're going to Mid Pond if you want to go. Like I'm sure we could fit you. He's like, I've never been to a drift event before, but like I guess that'd be the one to go. I'm like, word, okay. Sure. Then the next day, yeah, like Nick hits me up and asks if Paul could actually come, and then I was like, oh shit, I guess I fucking asked Paul to go to the fucking Mid Pond. Now he actually's coming. I let the rest of the gang know. They're like, yeah, cool.
Did Chris get your seat out?
Dude, yeah, thank God, because that would have been crucial in space.
Yeah.
Because now my trailer doesn't have like the tire rack that Josh has had. Didn't realize how
Much room that
valuable
Yeah.
that really is if you're going on a long haul.
You pack your car too, right? Because you could pack your car.
Well, now
first.
I'm going to what I used to do when I would use your trailer. I would put the wheels in the car.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the 4 in there, but then I have 4 more. I have 8.
Yo, Carl showed up today with 6 brand new tires to mount.
6?
How
Yeah.
crazy is that?
I got 2 more at home.
Brand
too.
new?
Brand new.
Damn, you got money now.
Dude, he used to show up here. I was telling Deefy with fucking wheels covered in dirt. And like there'd be by the time we're done mounting his tires, it looks like a fucking landfill over by the tire machine. Just fucking shit everywhere. And I'd be calling him. I'm like, yo, where are you getting these from? And he'd be like, yo,
The side of my house. This
like,
shit just gets
the
dirty.
side of your
Yeah.
house. What are you doing?
we went from that to now he's showing up. I walk outside. I was like, damn. This guy's
Digging them out of the fucking
You should have
ground.
seen when I had all 8 of them in the backyard on the pallets, dude. That shit fucking... Joe Darryl, bro, what the fuck? The UPS guy flicked up the driveway, though. Like, he put the tires down, took a picture. Daryl's car is, like, in the background. I screenshotted it, sent it to Daryl. Like, yo, check this out.
You got a pallet of them?
No, I bought, like, 8. So I remember the pallets here. I just keep them off the ground.
Okay.
Like, I just, keep them on there. But, dude.
Tire Streets, what's up with that sponsor? Let's go.
Yeah, man, I buy a lot of my tires from
that would be nice.
Tire Streets. A lot of them.
I've been hearing good things about them.
Not a big Accelera guy. Dude, let me tell you how good of an experience I had. But not just with the tires, but I bought the tires on a Wednesday, bro. And they were at my house on Friday.
Wow.
I was not planning to be home. So, like, I wasn't there. Thankfully, somebody was there to sign or whatever, do whatever, take them in. But, dude, 2 days, okay? And I ordered them a month ago because I was preparing for Pond.
I wonder where they're coming from.
I think it was PA.
Yeah, I think it's PA.
Okay.
But,
I've only ordered them for the fit, but they came in like a day.
dude, Z-Tex is
So they
what I
got
buy
tires for like everything, or is it most of them? It's like performance.
No,
shit?
they got everything. You can get modern tires on there.
My tires, they're not counted as drift. They're in like another category. But I run Z-Tex. I buy my Z-Tex from Tire Streets because I had such a good experience the first time. Like, I'm a big advocate for this tire because it's still affordable. And as you can all hear now, as Frankie's like, you can buy like so many tires. Bro, 8 of them. Guess how much they were? Shit.
200.
$200. What the fuck
Oh,
are they?
eight. Oh, shit. All right. 500.
That's pretty, yeah. They were 500 chip.
Damn.
That's affordable as fuck.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
it is.
That's not bad.
For 8 brand new tires with
What does that
shipping.
break down to? I can't do math.
I don't know. I can't either.
Look at Carl. Look at Carl.
It's like 67 or 8.
He was doing the
Sub
math. in his
70
head
bucks
right
because
there.
7 times 8 is 48. No, it's over 70. It's probably like 70,
Brain starts
73
smoking.
bucks.
$73. That's
Yeah.
That's like fucking $62.50. Malcolm said $62.50. That's better than prices were in 2017.
Damn.
I was closer the first time, motherfucker.
And there are
I added
18s
another
too,
10.
right?
18s, yeah, 235 40s.
Are these tires are okay?
Bro, I love these tires. No one fucking runs these tires. And I'm like, why? Because I looked them up. I looked them up for the longest. I was like, Saloon. Remember when I bought Saloons from here? I like the Saloon. That was great. That's what Diego and all of them are going to run. Bryson and whatever. Bitch. There's
Goddamn.
then there's Z-Tex, and they run kind of narrow, which is annoying. but the compound lasted.
Zyrtec.
And I ran these on the first Casino Royale comp.
Yeah.
So like if you air them down, it takes it really well. If you air them down, they don't fucking roll over the sidewall. They don't delam. I hit hot laps at mid pond like 5 at a time. Totally fine. You know, I'm trying to get a tire where it wasn't going to be like a fighting type of tire. I don't want to have to fight anything on that car. Like I'll lead the whole weekend. I don't care.
Zyrtec. So these are not the acceleras, or they are?
No, they're Z-Tex HP 1000 bought from Tire Streets.
So how do you feel about the acceleras?
I've had like a weird experience with Accelera every time I run them. And these are the 2 times where I think are the weirdest.
Like they're not consistent?
No, I love the way they feel. They feel great. I've never felt such a great feeling. Yeah, there we go.
Why'd that price jump, you saw that?
225.
He probably used the Front Street code.
What's the Front Street code?
I think it's
15.
Front Street 15, yeah.
What size are yours?
235/40. So down right there. Yeah.
Look, you can
Sold out, because I bought all of them.
look, you could use shop pay.
I was going to do 245/40. Is 245 still available, Malcolm?
Tell you, I got the Accelera PHIRs on my Fit, and I think I spent
those are still
about
in stock.
$30-$40 a tire. They're not bad.
I thought tires were expensive now.
I was
It's
gonna.
not
No, you just
anymore.
have to
Well,
be
they're 15s.
smart. You got to be smart, and yeah, 15s are cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee?
Damn.
I fuck with them. I fuck with Tire Streets.
Just
dude.
drift on
I tell
them, say
mad
you don't
people
like
to
them,
buy
send them
stuff on
back.
Tire
Yeah,
Streets.
drift on them and send them back.
Damn, if I bought 2 more, I would have had 15% off.
Yep, buy in bulk, buddy.
Oh, it can't do sales or other discounts. Well, I combined a bunch of other coupons, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Oh, that's why you got them cheap. No, they're still cheap, though.
They're still pretty cheap. But I love
So
these
this is
tires.
like an all-season
It's
tire.
a good all-arounder. Like, I am not driving Pond to go fucking be on some kill mode stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
even think you can do that there necessarily.
no, these you can.
You
it's
can, but
It's just I don't
Doesn't seem
need
like
to
that
be
type of place.
dooring anybody. That's not my job. I don't need to be doing crazy backies. Not my job. Not my specialty. My specialty, I'm gonna go out there and have some fucking fun, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna break axles. I'll never break axles on these tires. I'll put them in third. I'll put them
said
in
it.
fourth. Never. I'm bringing 2 spares.
Not once, not now.
I'll
not
be
never.
watching on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
And then
Clip that.
if I air them up, I could probably click third and literally light them the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like about them.
The fun tire.
I have a pair of Valinos.
Uh-oh. Kill mode.
In
You
case,
ain't gonna-
in case,
You ain't gonna do that. You're gonna break an
case-
axle right
in
away.
case. Nah, IS axles are really strong because they're super axles.
Oh
They're
yeah, you're
fucking-
fine.
Toyota, come on now.
Come on now.
Toyota.
Dude, I jacked the
Toyota
car up in
my
the front.
ass.
I did a little bolt check. I was under
Wait,
there.
what was that? What was that?
I was fucking hitting the bolt check. Yo, you're
was
the
the-
one.
What
You're
was the
you're the
fucking
one who's saying, yo,
exercise thing? I don't even want to do
the
it.
shake weight.
The shake weight, yeah.
You got one at home, don't
I
you?
don't got one of those.
Yeah, you do. You got 2.
You were just playing with 2 of them.
Dude, because I'm warmed up now.
Whoa, hey.
Said you got a shake weight at home.
Yeah.
Carl got me last week with some shit.
What did I say? Oh, well, you were the one who was like,
I
yeah,
know,
I'm going to
yeah.
throat goat this candy or something.
Damn.
I did not say
Dude,
all
and
that.
after all that, you didn't even come to hang out. It was a fun time, man.
I was at work, bro.
Haley and Jet were so funny, dude.
They're funny.
They're hilarious. And we was playing... What the fuck were we? We were just at the
were
arc.
playing
We're
Pac-Man.
in Barcade, and it was
Playing,
like it was just
I know,
fun
I
as fuck.
Yeah.
It's fun as hell.
Surprised you didn't go, Malcolm.
What were you doing?
I don't know.
That's fucking nuts.
We went to Barcade, dude. Malcolm, I took him on
That's
like
what
a
he like- he
Jersey
likes
City.
Barcade.
Took him to a Jersey City ass date, dude. Took him to Barcade. We went to Beer Garden after, and then after that, what did we do? I took him to Colgate Clock.
What's
been
Colgate clock?
That clock, that's right on the water.
It was like on that little peninsula where everyone used to do heroin.
Oh, that
But
one.
now no one hangs
Oh,
out there.
that
I'm
one.
so.
Yeah.
I wish I was lying. That's what my dad told me that place was for.
Yeah, it probably was.
And then it
Probably
was
still is.
it was
Nah,
sick
Jersey
because like
City's clean now.
it was
It's
sick
crazy.
because when we were
Really?
kids, you
Yeah.
could just smoke pot there, and if a cop comes, you just like throw it in the fucking Hudson. You're good. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And you can see the cop coming from a mile away. What are they gonna come out of the water? Maybe.
It wouldn't be the first time I've seen that.
That's crazy. What?
You
Cops
never
coming
seen
up.
that? Like cops like pulling up on boats and
Yeah,
stuff?
a
never seen
Navy
pigs swim?
SEAL.
Dude, one time I was fucking, this is a little different. I was in the bay down the shore riding jet skis with my boy. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. There's like a abandoned house on the bay.
Yeah. They sold that recently.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
We were there just like chilling, like fucking going around the place and everything. Then state troopers pull up on some jet skis, supercharged jet skis. I'm like, bro, that's your job? You just fucking ride around with supercharged jet skis?
Well, you were doing something you shouldn't be. You were
Well, yeah, you're right.
fucking, that's why they got you.
They did get me.
Supercharged jet skis.
But yeah, we went there. Jet bought a Texas family platter at
That was
Zeppelin Hall.
crazy.
Dude,
Wait, what's that consist of?
okay. Jet Davis is that guy for this,
Yeah,
okay?
Texas.
We sit down. First of all, it's a Friday night, dude. Like, we got a table. Fucking, it just all worked out. Worked out mad good.
It did.
Like,
It
we
did.
didn't wait for nothing. Like, we just sat down. Jet's like, all right, we're going to go get some food. I'm like, yo, I'll take you over here. There's a counter. You can order food. And there's like a left side where it's all burgers and sandwiches and shit. And then there's like family meals on the right where it's like entree stuff.
Okay.
There's something like 4 or 5 items down called the Texas Family Platter. It's the most expensive fucking thing on the menu. And I'm reading off like, yeah, man, they got burgers, they got dogs. I'm not like suggesting the most expensive thing, obviously. It's like
Jet says, what's that?
Jet goes, what's a Texas Family Platter? I'm like, Texas Family Platter. I mean, it says it'll feed like 5, 6 hungry people. Like, like
It
maybe we
did.
should check
It
in
did.
with. He's like, no, we're getting that. We're getting that. I'm like, Jet, this is $100 right here. And he's like, don't worry about it, baby. We getting that.
we got Texas
We're
money."
getting that. He asked the lady how long it'll take. She's like 15, 20 minutes. He goes, all right, yeah, we'll take one of those. We get back. I immediately go, Jet just ordered the most expensive thing on the menu.
And what'd you get for that?
It was ribs,
Ooh.
2 different types of chicken, mac,
Some brats.
some brats. Dude,
Fries.
they were so good.
Damn.
Fries, potato salad, coleslaw and shit like that.
Should've
They were
went.
missing.
Bro,
What was it called?
Texas Family Platter at Zeppelin Hall. Zeppelin Hall, you wouldn't be over there, dude. That's a big bar. It's a big beer garden.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there.
It was pretty good though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it tasted pretty good.
That's where they had Bucket's thing.
Yeah.
I'll go there for that.
It was pretty
Dude, the
good.
chicken was kinda
Chicken was slapping.
chicken
too.
was
That's a
good.
rare occasion.
And like,
yeah.
a little bit of the smoked brats. I was fucking living, dude.
Yeah, it was nice.
Sounds good, man.
I was making my own salchipapa, bro. Fucking just fries, little sausages. Fucking, it was so good, honestly. And I was already kind of buzzed from the arcade. I'm not gonna lie,
We all were somehow. We were like,
dude. Then we played on the park. Johnny did some crazy shit
I
on the
saw
slide,
that, I think.
dude.
oh yeah, I was going down the
That was
slide
fun.
on my feet. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun night.
Jet Davis. Fun times.
Yeah, we miss you, man. We miss you and Haley, dude. Haley was funny, dude. Don't
Yeah.
don't
It's funny.
don't forget to give Haley her flowers too, bro. Because she was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. She taught me a lot about Australia, too.
Yeah. Yeah, like weird things about the
Yeah.
fact, like the fact that it's not all. A lot of those videos could be AI or whatever. I didn't know about that.
And what were those little animals they had out there? Or we were talking about fucking
Wombats,
wombats.
and that they're dense.
Yeah.
They're dense? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like-
they'll fucking dude, their ass will fucking crush your fucking skull.
I didn't know that. She said that they
Yeah, what's up with that?
they hit people with
That's
the
how
butt.
they protect themselves.
They just aim their ass at you?
No. So like if a predator's trying to get them, they'll run to their burrow. They burrow underground and they'll fucking they'll plug it with their fucking ass and they'll like whatever it is will try to bite them, but their ass is like all fucking cartilage and muscle, like thick shit. And then they'll fucking crush their skull, like fucking twerk and crush their skull.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's like
crazy.
Ice Spice.
Jesus,
Yeah, a
yeah, I
little
was
bit,
gonna
yeah.
say Ice Spice running back to her burrow, hitting people with her ass too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Malcolm's been upset about Ice Spice lately.
Why?
No, I haven't.
You said something's wrong with her.
Yeah, you agree?
I think she's doing just fine.
Yeah, okay.
What's she doing?
No, she looked like she's
Fent
on
or something?
She looked like she's on that. What is everyone taking to get skinny?
Ozempic.
Yeah.
Fentanyl.
Or that. Yeah. Fentanyl probably doesn't work as well. You just die.
That's horrible.
But
No, yeah, they're yeah, but for a little, I feel like somebody's been feeding her again because like she looked.
Somebody.
It definitely wasn't herself because like she was fucking looking kind of alien like.
How do you feel about Ozempic?
Would you take it? How about that?
If I was fat as
If
fuck?
you were fat and you were like, if you were fat,
It's hard. These questions are hard because you don't actually know. Being a non-fat person, I don't actually know how desperate I would be.
I hope to God
You know?
You don't get fat one day because of how you just said that.
No, but I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he
my
doesn't know,
mentality
yeah.
right now, no, I wouldn't. I would just fucking move.
Yeah.
But if I was extremely overweight and I already tried to do that, maybe my mentality would be different.
what is
and I'd
it?
be
A
like,
drug?
fuck it.
You just like,
Yeah, I
is
guess
it a
it
pill or
depends.
something?
I think it's
How
just
lazy
a pill.
you are, I guess, or whatever.
If it's a pill or something, maybe, because the next step above that is something surgical, and I don't
Fuck that,
I
yeah.
don't think
I don't
I'll
know
ever surgically get myself skinny.
I recently heard some crazy shit about that stuff too, where like something like, oh, people who have that surgery, whatever it is, where
It's where they clamp
shrink your stomach or
yeah,
whatever.
shrimp.
rubber band
Yeah, they
around.
shrimp
Shrimp it up.
Yep.
They what do they do?
Band
They
business. It's like
do they cut your fucking stomach in half? Is
I
that crazy?
thought
No,
they
I don't
put
think
this
they do.
band on it, like a cock
Yeah.
ring on your stomach, and
Okay.
it makes
Shrink
it.
it
It
up.
basically makes it shrink. So then you're like,
but then you
full.
can't even like eat though.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
basically what I heard is that those people a lot of times get seriously depressed.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they
because-
realized they were eating to cope with
oh,
stuff.
dude, yeah, that's my safe space too. Oh, you take that away?
Yeah.
Fucked.
I
oh
eat
my
like
God.
shit every day.
What'd you
I
eat today, Johnny? I will tell you what I ate today too, because it's not great.
I had today I only had a chicken cutlet sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Fuck
It was
you.
pretty good.
Fuck you, dude.
Sounds
That's-
amazing.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll this morning. What I do is I eat half of it in the morning and the other half a few hours later.
That sounds good too.
That does sound good.
the second half a few hours later, unrefrigerated, might get you sick some days.
Yeah, that's a little.
But like I don't have time. The fridge, if I put it in the fridge, the microwave sucks ass at work. So sometimes I'll eat it in like another hour, and it's kind of still warm at that
I
point.
want some white manna right now.
I had a protein shake, 2 chicken tenderloins, white rice, and broccoli.
Ooh, cool. That's sick.
You need some fried food.
No,
in
it's
there.
not. It's boring as fuck.
No,
and I want a ring ding.
But guess what? You can have a ring ding.
I don't want to though because I'm
Because-
trying to not eat them.
You put yourself up here, like you already do. You like
Yeah, but then-
fit it. You could have a ring ding and go a little bit.
No, but then
Do you know what I had today after the bacon?
but
egg,
if
and
you
cheese?
eat a ring ding every day,
Nah,
Smoke a cigarette every day.
One a day is not bad.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
A ring ding might be worse than a cigarette.
Nah.
Might be
One a day is not bad.
Yeah, you could have a ring ding.
But one a
every
day, like
You can't eat one ring ding. You
Yeah,
gotta eat
exactly.
two, first of
Oh,
all.
because they come in a pack.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, you could do that. Imagine,
I was counting my calories
Saves
for the
the other
first time
one.
yesterday.
imagine we were done crewing barbecue. You know, we all light a cigarette. Imagine
Yeah.
Frankie
Ooh.
pulls out a fucking
I
ring
would.
ding after
I would. I would.
Dude, that would probably hit
Top
so
of the
good.
ice.
So ring dings are
Would.
350 calories for the pair. Not that bad, right?
That's
not bad.
fucking horrible.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not that bad. 350.
350
Okay,
out
get-
of the
okay,
tiniest things?
Get
Are
this
you-
now.
No.
Get this now. Juicy platters,
Uh-huh.
white sauce. That's 1 ounce of white sauce.
Oh, yeah.
150
Oh, yeah.
In one.
in
little-
one.
Damn, I put like 3 on.
So I ate juicy platters last night with one.
Oh, you can't do that.
Totally different meal.
Yeah.
That's a completely different meal.
Dude, okay, so
And it wasn't bad.
No, it's not bad.
it's
but
pretty
like,
good for you. You
Yeah.
know they make all of that stuff like in-house. Like
The platter alone is 800 mixed. 800 calories.
fire.
790.
That's amazing. Do you have any idea how great that is?
But then you add the white sauce. But if you only add one,
Well, I'm adding 3.
it's what, 950?
Give me the 450 calories.
No,
Boom.
no, you can't add 3.
Yeah, but you got to
I
put
am
barbecue
adding
on it
three.
too,
No,
and then you got to
I'm
put
putting
some hot
barbecue on it
sauce. Like,
too,
what is
like-
everything? I don't know.
The
Everything.
hot sauce, I'm not counting the hot sauce. We're putting fucking like a little bit.
That's
I
where
put the whole thing.
No, you don't.
That's
I
where
swear to
he
God,
does.
What do you?
We'll go right now. You ain't
We'll
gonna
go
know
after
that.
this.
I'll
'cause I'm
chug the whole.
starving.
That hot sauce isn't even hot.
I agree, it's not that hot.
We
but
haven't had juicy in weeks.
I had it last night.
Johnny, you want to get juicy after this?
I don't care.
You guys are making me hungry, but
that meal,
I'm gonna
though.
just try to eat one of those now. One of the sauce.
Dude,
I gotta restrict myself a little bit.
No, but see, that's the problem. I feel like so recently, I feel like I'm definitely a little on the happier side. One, I don't feel like blowing my brains out on my desk at work anymore, which is great.
Good.
That is a
Two,
good thing.
two, the eating thing. If you, so I've come to a realization, right, that what I mentioned earlier. Food is like absolutely a safe space for me and a lot of other.
Yeah,
people.
it's a drug addiction for me.
It is.
Yeah.
Because like if I like something, I'm gonna eat a
Yeah.
lot of it, like because I like it.
I want goldfish right now.
Dude, the bodega had some for sale, half price. They expire next month. I was like, half price?
I would have ate all of them.
He was like,
the
yeah,
whole bag in one
half price.
sitting.
Yep.
I'm like, for real? He said, yeah. I bought 2 bags right there. Ate one of them last night. I can't.
You can't
What
put
was the
chips or
serving
anything
size?
around me
Yeah.
like
Because
that.
I'm shoveling it
Yeah.
at a gross rate.
I'm just going, how much can fit in one hand?
Dude,
okay,
yo,
that's one bite.
You know Greg? Like our Greg? He is even worse than I.
He is the size of a twig.
He gave family-sized bag of Lay's once. We were just hanging out doing like graphic stuff, and he just ate the tank through the whole
I
bitch.
believe it.
Maybe not nowadays as much, but that since food is my comfort space personally, like if you restrict it like that, right? And it's something that you enjoy. Like Juicy is a perfect
I feel like you're
example.
going to sound like a drug addict right now, but keep going.
No,
I
I'm
want
gonna sound like somebody who got out of rehab who's about to have a relapse.
Yes. Let's go.
So, because dude, it's the candy thing. I'll tell you that one later. But let's say Juicy, right? You would typically enjoy Juicy, and when
I don't
there's
view
no,
that as bad.
when there's no limitations,
not.
you just did.
No,
But-
I'm
what-
trying to limit some stuff.
I know, but see, so like, let's say you're limiting the way that you used to enjoy
Yeah,
something.
yeah, but
now
you
it's
eat
not going to
juicy
be
once
the
a
same.
week. I eat that shit almost every night.
See, that's a crazy thing. Your
Yeah.
fucking asshole's probably burning.
No,
Crazy.
not from that.
that's
Not from that.
Then that's
Yeah.
great. That's a good thing because then Juicy's pretty healthy. I feel like. And same with New York City
Better than
platters.
McDonald's.
Bro, New York
It
City
is.
platters, if you don't put any of the sauce on it, you could body build with that shit. It is chicken and it is rice.
Yeah, same thing with juicy. It's
Same
it's
thing.
like it's not bad, but that's why I'm like, okay, let me limit to one white sauce instead of two.
That's crazy.
Let me start there and see.
Crazy.
Maybe I'll get to no sauce. I'm kidding.
Oh
that's
my
crazy. That's
God.
crazy. That's
That's
another
like-
level.
You got to go get checked out if you're doing that.
But like, okay, so if it's no sauce, then I'm substituting something in it instead of the sauce. And it's usually got to
what?
be like an avocado or something.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be
you could
healthy.
Crush
Yeah.
the avocado up and like make it all mushy and shit and make it look like a sauce.
That would be good.
That's what you should do. They got that there.
If I'm
Did you
eating
know they got
halal
that?
food with no white sauce, oh man. That's,
Yeah, bro,
it
fuck
ain't
all
halal
that.
food.
Like
No, I'm still eating the white sauce.
and they got some of the best white sauce too. Like it's like I like the Juicy Platters white sauce. Maybe not as much as the halal guys one, but definitely enough for me to enjoy.
I wonder how many calories are. Malcolm, could you look up how many calories are in the halal guys white sauce packet? Because that looks like it has a
the
lot
one
more.
packet.
Yeah.
They got like the packet.
Because I think I
you know.
use one of those when I have that.
That's a pretty big packet.
I know. That's why I'm scared.
Oh,
right
the bigger one or the small one?
now. Whatever they give you with the, it's pretty big. It's like this tall.
Yeah, I know the one you're. It's like a mustard packet.
People listen to this shit like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Juicy Platters is one of the common spots, as you guys know from the previous
Did I say
podcast.
$4.50?
We'll hit this spot like after
Look,
food.
$4.50 white sauce
For what?
serving size. Okay, so they have two. They have the 2 ounce and they have a 3 ounce.
Give me the 3 ounce.
3
guy.
ounce is $4.50. The other one, the 2 ounce is $300. It's the same. It's the same as the juicy
Are you
platters.
dead?
Yeah.
450, goddamn. I'm eating 1,000 calories in the sauce alone.
Yeah, exactly. That's where the calories are when you.
Here's what sucks is tzatziki sauce or whatever, or Greek yogurt as a base. Have you ever had tzatziki sauce? It's not the same. It's a lot more dilly and a lot more fresh than white sauce. But that shit is made out of Greek yogurt and
probably
like a bunch of
way-
other things. It's probably better.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's no way. Wait, Malcolm, what if you mind looking up tzatziki sauce? Do you know how to spell that? TZAT?
Fucked up.
Oh, there it is. It's the second one right there. Tzatziki sauce.
Yeah, you know, people be calling this shop and going, "Hey, is this Malcolm?" And it happens like often.
Hey, stop doing that shit. These guys gotta work.
Yo, someone called the other day. He goes, "What was his name?"
You didn't say his name.
Oh fuck,
Put a girl on.
that makes it.
You seen that guy?
No, that's amazing. I think I know what you're talking about. Put a girl on.
Someone's gonna call and start doing.
Put a
it.
girl on the phone. I think I've
No.
seen that.
But I can't. That's too good. He goes, "What does he say, Malcolm? You do it."
He's just asking prices on stuff, blah, blah, blah. Then he goes, all right, well, he said, tell Carl I said hi. He said, oh, by the way, this is the Alabama guy. And I go, okay. He goes, yeah, you'll know. I said, okay.
And then he hangs up, and Malcolm goes, "What the fuck was that?" He's like, "I'm kind of scared."
You'll know.
He goes, "You'll know."
Alabama guy. Who the fuck?
Yeah, I bet you're gonna see him soon.
Dude, a bunch
You're
of
gonna
people.
find out.
Yeah.
A bunch of people have been reaching out to me. Dude, my DMs
say,
are so
"You'll know."
fucked lately.
Damn.
Once the yellow car got yellowed, dude. Oh, dude. But no, I've been getting a lot of DMs of like, can't wait to see you at Pond. If you see me at Pond and I don't act like I know you or something. It's not because I don't know you. It's because I don't know the Instagram names and the face.
Yeah.
So
come up to Carl with your phone like this. That's me. I'm the guy.
2025.
Oh damn, that shit's still blue as hell on there. I gotta change that. But okay, so tzatziki sauce is dude, Frankie. We are swapping this out with this.
Wow.
30 calories.
Tablespoons.
Yeah, but it all depends how they make it too.
Well, they're making that shit with
Look
fucking...
up calories for 1 ounce.
Oh, yeah.
I like tzatziki sauce.
That shit is good.
I love halal
Well,
food.
just look up how many.
Just type in like a 1 OZ on that whole. No, fucking...
Sholah, brother.
Bro, there's like a 1 ounce.
Oh, bro, that's literally 1... That's 1 ounce, Frankie.
Oh, it is.
2 tablespoons is 1 ounce.
So that's it.
30 calories.
It's like,
But that is the
That's
base.
insane.
So what are they putting in there?
I don't know.
Are they putting fucking
mayo, probably?
bull semen in there, bro?
Or that.
Fucking...
Protein.
God damn it.
It's all mayo, bro. They're putting mayo in this shit.
No. You know what got hella mayo when you get elote in the cup? And that shit is just pure mayo.
You better not tell me something has mayo in it because I won't eat it. No more.
It's all that white sauce.
You serious?
Yeah, it is. I'm the same way you are.
I'm about
but
to not even get it anymore.
That's fine. That's fine. And more for me. But
You don't fuck with mayo? Quan don't fuck with mayo.
I don't even know if I just never had mayo.
no,
I
Johnny,
just don't like mayo.
you don't fuck with mayo by itself.
I don't know that because I never had it by itself.
You probably would like it, but you're like me. You don't fuck with mayo by itself. But if you give me spicy mayo at a fucking Japanese restaurant with sushi,
Well,
I'm
that's
eating
different.
that.
It's spicy
and then you
mayo.
relabel
Exactly.
you
So there's
relabel it
something else
yum
in
yum
it.
sauce or some shit. And
Yeah.
then now Frankie's I'm gonna yum all over that.
You just give me a raw fucking jar of mayo? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
That's
That's crazy. Because when
Yeah.
I was a kid, my dad would this is gonna be so
My dad too. He loves mayo.
Yeah,
I'm good
dude.
on that.
Boom. Point in case right there. My dad was spreading mayo on my sandwich to go for school once.
Yeah.
He's like, let me show you how white people use mayo. Fucking throws that shit on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for real? Like, isn't that unhealthy? And he's
Yeah.
like, no, my coworkers love doing this.
It's fucking weird.
He was working
man.
at the post office at the time. But
fucking Miyagi.
And then here you are.
And Hoytsma would be like, extra may on the sandwich. I'm like, what? Don't put that shit on mine.
Yeah,
Miyagi?
I don't want none of that.
Oh
on my
yeah,
sandwich.
Miyagi loves mayo.
Some oil and vinegar or something. No mayo.
what is it?
oil, vinegar,
What-
chicken
what-
cutlet sandwich.
Fuck no. Hell no. That shit is making a sandwich soggy,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta eat it quick. Gotta eat it quick.
Hell
Don't let
nah.
it sit.
Maybe with a balsamic on there, I'll take a cutlet
Ooh,
sandwich
okay.
with balsamic.
Yeah,
on there.
balsamic will make it a little soggy too, though.
If I do make sandwiches for work and they're cutlet sandwiches,
Make
I'm
one
fucking
for me.
No, my cutlets suck. They're dry as fuck.
I don't care.
Dude,
You know-
roasted red peppers, mozz,
It don't take
balsamic.
much to impress me. Okay.
all over.
Fresh mutts. Not roasted peppers, hot peppers.
Here's
Bro,
lettuce, onion, oil,
Here's where we
vinegar.
go astray. I'm good on the fucking mozzarella. Fuck out of
You
here.
just
Really?
want the chicken on the bread?
Yep.
You don't want no fucking Rob or whatever on there, broccoli Rob on there?
onions or some tomatoes. I don't know.
That's the worst sandwich I've ever
No
heard.
cheese?
If
He
you're
doesn't
gonna-
fuck with
If you're
cheese.
gonna put cheese on it, it's fine. But I'm not eating mozzarella cheese.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's like, your last name is Bovino.
I know.
It rhymes with mozzarella.
I
Yeah.
am not a fan of that shit.
What?
It looks like hard plastic sometimes.
That shit
get
is
it.
the best. Like a cheese stick,
Oh,
the polio
no.
shits. Oh my God.
That's gonna be the one reason I live longer than everyone.
Don't
I
you
didn't
like
eat cheese.
mozzarella sticks? Oh no. That's
No, absolutely
that's
not.
somebody else. Yeah.
Won't,
Yeah, I
catch,
guess
won't
you-
catch me at the fridge in the
I
middle of the
already
night
knew-
looking for cheese. That won't, not me.
I knew you didn't like cheese. I knew that. I knew that much.
I'll eat a cheeseburger.
That's different, though.
No, but you don't even really. Pizza is like an exception.
I'll eat pizza.
Yeah, like I remember this.
Can we talk about
It's
that
the
spot
same
we
thing-
had last week?
What was
What
it?
spot?
The pizza place that you got delivered?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but it was soupy.
Dude, don't get me started on that shit, bro. I hate soupy. I don't eat. Okay, if everyone's like, "Yo, let's get food," you'll never hear, "Yo, let's get pizza" come out of my mouth ever because I'll never suggest it.
Yeah, you never do.
But I'll eat the whole pie. But I suggested it once. I was like, "Fuck it, I want pizza. Let's get pizza." So we just ordered some pizza, and that shit came fucking hot as fuck, soupy. I'm like, this is disgusting, bro. The best pizza. New York City dollar slice.
Kinchleys, bro. No.
That's
I was
all I
at
want.
Kinchleys last week. A
Fuck. Fraud Diablo.
Fra Diavolo.
Full pie.
Thin crust, I'm good. I'll eat it, but I'm not. That's not my go-to.
Kinsley's. And Portnoy could go fucking rub one out. He does not know what he was talking about when he went to Kinsley's.
I thought he gave it a good rating.
No, he gave him a terrible one.
No,
rating.
it was good. It was like 8 something.
No, it wasn't. It was, unless he got like a redo. But the first one, he didn't like it or some shit. Something about it. It was like low.
I grew up on thin crust pizza, and I don't really
Bar pie, dude. That's it. That's
It's not bad. It's just I don't know.
It's a New Jersey style.
I want hard bread.
That's
lot of bread.
Oh, okay.
And like no, I don't want that thing to be dripping at all. That's fucking gross. I want it to just
cheese?
be
Or just
like soupy.
yeah,
Fuck
I don't
that
like
shit,
I
dude.
don't like a lot of cheese on pizza.
Dude,
Like, it's gotta be
literally
like a nice
dollar
layer.
slice Manhattan.
But
That's
if
literally
the,
what
if
I'm
the
thinking
cheese
of.
is good, okay, because you're gonna hate one of these like guilty pleasures that I have. Domino's. If you order from Domino's,
Yeah, fuck out of
they have a pan one where it's cheese end to end, and I'm not a cheese person. I will literally eat a Lactaid prior to eating it. If I had like a long ass day and I know I didn't eat anything, the caloric content of this thing, when you swap out the red sauce and put this Alfredo sauce instead too, oh, I'm going to the bathroom for weeks. But I will take a Lactaid prior to that, go to my office, and just eat the whole fucking thing.
That sounds like that's some dirty shit you be doing.
Yeah, dude, I just be sitting there.
Guilty pleasure.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Domino's is one of those things where it's like, I am never going to suggest to do that. And I'm probably even going to say, don't fucking do it. I'm leaving. And then when it gets there, I'm going to eat one. I'm going to be like, this shit's fucking good.
Yeah, because it's
The only thing I
consistent
like
as
about it
fuck.
is the garlic crust. That's the only thing.
Oh, so you love it. So you love
Domino's fucking sucks.
Dude,
Let's be
it
real.
is the
And then the whole fucking house is going to smell like Domino's. And I'm like, get me out of here,
dude.
bro.
But for some reason, if you ask me what is the most consistent, like out of the Pizza Hut,
Oh, yeah, it's a
Domino's,
fucking
Papa
fast food
John's
restaurant.
Yeah.
Papa John's, Little Caesars, whatever the fuck else you got, Domino's is number one.
That's like saying a double quarter pounder always tastes like a double
double quarter pounder in my eyes does not make any sense for me to order from McDonald's. I can go home and make a double quarter pounder. There's that shit tastes like an actual burger.
No,
so then
bro.
I can just go have a northern
You can't
burger.
make me a McDonald's double quarter pounder.
I will literally make you one.
You'll make me something that's probably better than
They
it.
put you.
But you ain't gonna make me
They
that.
probably put like fucking like mustard
Sometimes
and
that
ketchup on
shit
it.
hits
One,
different.
which you probably don't even get.
They don't even put mustard on it. I don't think. I think it's ketchup.
No, they put mustard.
Onions.
The diced onion.
No, quarter pounder gets the
regular
the
onion,
circular
yeah.
Jones.
If there's mustard on there, you can't even taste it.
There's mustard on there.
I think so.
Someone said in New Jersey, McDonald's puts
Burger King, I think, doesn't use mustard.
I never seen
It might be
mustard on a
McDonald's. It might be
burger.
McDonald's.
Burger King uses mayo, bro.
Yeah, not on a double
That's
quarter
nasty.
pounder.
No, on the Whoppers, on the everything.
You said Burger King?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat Burger King.
I fuck with Burger King so heavily, dude.
Oh my god, that's ratchet.
Yeah,
What? What? What?
He likes BK too.
That's your boy over
The
there.
only thing is
The
good,
only
that's
two
good is
colored
the
people
fries.
in the
That's
room.
it.
First of all,
Like
BK,
Burger King,
First of all,
that's
BK
crazy.
smells like feet. That's the first thing.
does.
That's step
That's
one.
your
That's
BK.
some
They're
good
not
feet.
cleaning your shit.
That's some good feet.
That's the first thing. Because there was a girl in my high school. She smelled like BK. She also smelled like feet. It was the same smell.
Could you
I can see
maybe
that. I could see it.
maybe
Yeah.
she
What's her
maybe it
name?
was her?
Where is she?
I'm not gonna out her name on this shit.
I want to smell it.
Thank God Malcolm's here to fucking.
Malcolm should just
dude,
get over
BK,
here.
BK was the fucking best, dude. With the crown ones.
No way.
With the crown nugs.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
admit,
those are good.
I
Yeah.
will
Chicken
admit,
fries are alright. I'll say
dude,
that.
the floor in the Ramsey one did kind of smell kind of bad.
They smell. Burger King smells.
It's just whatever cleaner they're using. Bro, what
No,
are we
it's not the
doing?
cleaner,
Pine
bro.
sol
It's the
that bitch.
food. Something smells.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something
Yeah,
smells.
It
out of
smells
all
like
the fast
flame
foods, BK's the
broiled.
worst.
No way.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
think we're on the
worst-
same wavelength.
Yeah,
Which is rare.
McDonald's first, Wendy's
Yep.
second, BK third.
There's two
That's
types
the
of people in
only-
this world, and those orders are directly opposite each other.
I will take that, but I still like Burger King. They're all up there in terms of I would eat at any of those three establishments.
Carl and Malcolm, do you prefer Wendy's or Burger King?
Wendy's. It would be McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King for me.
For me, it'd be Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's.
Damn.
McDonald's on the bottom?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Anything that I like, he'll just like the opposite.
Just wanted to bring. Yo, you know what? We're getting Star food tonight, Mel.
Ooh,
I'm good. I'll go home.
I'm fucking down. I actually told myself I would stop ordering that.
I haven't had it all year. I'm good.
Last time I had it, I brought that shit home. I sat down. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
And the candy.
What, Star Food Japan?
It was so much fucking greasy ass fucking
Yeah, that's
meat.
just
I'm
kind of
like,
nasty.
Ooh, nice.
can't be eating this shit. Like, I just felt like a mess. It was good.
Filipino food is by far maybe even worse than that.
When you guys bring me like chicken skewers from that place that you go. That shit's amazing.
The one by E-Town?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fuck.
Someone will just come by with white rice and that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't need anything else. This is it.
Dude, that shit was fucking so good. And it was like 1,000,000 degrees that day too. It was like Formula Drift Day or something.
I'm gonna bring up a random question,
All right.
just because I feel bad for these people at this point.
I forgot this.
Yeah,
was
we're
a
just talking
Q&A.
about food the whole time. They're all just like
How do you feel about
salivating.
what is his name? Idris Elba as the new James Bond, black man.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's sick.
It's funny. I remember when they were talking about this, they're like, oh, it's going to be a woman or it's going to be black. And I was like, honestly, I thought, I was like, Idris Elba as James Bond would
Fire.
actually be fucking
Fire,
awesome.
fire.
Yeah. So I'm kind of glad they did
Idris
that.
Elba.
I'm glad it's not a woman. That would be crazy. James Bond is now a trans woman or whatever. Like, I'm
Great.
like, what?
Now, James Bond
Jamie
making
Bond.
irrational decisions regularly.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited for
Idris
that.
Elba has the personality for it. He
Yes.
looks cool. He's into cars, first of all. I hope you guys know that. Idris Elba's a car guy.
Yeah.
He has like a little show where he
I didn't
like,
know that.
did other stuff. Yep. Well, now you go. There you go. But like he had another show called fuck, I forget. Or not
Oh shit! Malcolm almost just took the whole computer down. Oh my god!
maybe not another show, but maybe a movie where he was a secret agent, not a secret agent, but he did like cool stuff like that.
I wonder if I saw it. I saw him in something, and I was like, that guy's fucking.
No, don't confuse him with. There was another show where there was another guy who had some sort of abilities, and it was called Lupin, and that was not.
No,
That's
I
not the
didn't see
same
it.
guy,
I don't know what movie I saw him in, but I mean, he'd been in a bunch of movies, I guess.
bro. Idris Elba was cool.
Is Frankie's car now technically a rotisserie chicken? I wish it was because I'd be eating
Yo,
that shit.
you
So
would
would I.
bust that down.
Take a couple bites out here and there. Just keep it hot and ready all the whole time.
Turn it into buffalo chicken dip when you're at the end.
Dude, I fuck with rotisserie chicken.
Dude, I fuck with buffalo chicken dip, bro. Best buffalo chicken dip I ever made. I don't know who made it, but it was at Mike P's. Oh my God, dude. If it was one of the ladies there that made it, fuck. I'm so sorry. I don't know your names. But that buffalo chicken dip had me quietly. You know when you got to hide the fact that you went back a bunch of times? Now I'm like,
Looking around.
let me get a little bit right here. And then I scurry off.
You putting that shit in your pockets.
Dude, I would have. I would have. It was so freaking good. And if it was in a crock pot, you know that shit was fire. Oh my God.
Simple Smith says, I guess he's asking like early days, good and bad jobs and lessons learned from them that you still use today. Quotes that went badly. Does he mean like quotes like job quotes? Like what does that mean? Quotes?
I don't know.
Quotes that went badly.
For
Quotes, someone
early
telling you
bad
something. I don't know.
jobs, early
Early days, good and bad jobs, lessons learned.
lessons
Just try to
learned.
make
Here's
your
an
bread, that's it.
important lesson from an ex
Maybe he's
Army
talking about
Ranger.
Is he talking about the shop?
Maybe. I was gonna just give
But
you some life advice.
Yeah, let's give that. either
Ex
way.
Army Ranger. One of my first jobs, I was a lifeguard, but the guy who ran it, like the manager, he had his lifeguard pin. He had manager on the back.
Okay.
That guy was my wrestling coach or and math teacher. But like he got us all jobs at this lake in Wyckoff,
Yeah.
the YMCA over there. And I remember one day I showed up with a broken hand or a broken wrist or something, and I was like late for work. He shows up, goes up to me and goes, "If you're on time, you're late."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was like, "Damn." And then he was like, "What's wrong with your hand?" I'm like, nothing. Like,
Never
you know,
mind.
dude, I broke it the night before because I was fucking drinking with my friends. I was like 15. I was like trying to punch a wall. Dude, I remember as clear as day. I was trying to punch a wall. As soon as I punch it, my hand like bounced right back. And I look behind, there's just a beam right there. I'm like, ooh. So he yells at me for being on time. And then wraps my hand up and goes, "You really shouldn't be drinking at your age." Good advice. Drank again every time.
So basically, what you're saying is none of this advice worked for you.
No,
but-
it was just the on time, you're late.
Yeah.
If you're on time, you're late. If the amount of times where I'm like, yo, yeah, it only takes 20 to get there, I'll leave at 8:40 to be there at 9.
That's
I'm
me.
there at 9:15. If I left at 8:30 or 8 o'clock when I wanted to and was early, I would have been on time.
Yeah.
But if I leave even earlier and whatnot. Yeah, I've been hearing
good-
that guy's
that's good
voice
advice.
for a while. What about you, Johnny? What you got?
Good advice?
Sure, from like a job you learned, like a job you
Dude,
had.
I had 3 jobs my whole life. I was a lifeguard,
Oh, you were a
which
lifeguard too?
Someone was drowning, and I'd fucking be sleeping in the chair. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, God damn it, Johnny.
The second job was delivering
one
pizza,
job.
and the fucking heroin addict fucking owned the place. He didn't give me shit advice. Like, and now my boss is, I love him, but he just says crazy things. He doesn't like give me good advice. He'll be like, "Oh, you play with babies, you get shit all over you," like shit like that.
What was your pizza? First of all, that's some good ass advice, right?
It is
there.
true. Like
Play
it's
with
like
babies,
shit
you're
like
gonna
that.
get shit all over you.
It's true.
What? Like, when would he say that to you?
All the time.
Okay.
Still says
What was
it.
you delivering pizzas with? Like car?
Volvo S40 T5 all-wheel drive.
Fire.
That's when I fucked up the pizzas and they gave me $20. I was toe ganging. I didn't tell them that story. I told it the last time I was on here though.
What?
On the Patreon one.
Oh.
And I fucking,
Hold on. Make them join the Patreon if they want to hear that. one.
yeah, true. All right.
You got to keep that thing valuable.
It wasn't that. I mean, it's pretty
Give him the
funny.
short version.
It's the fucking road that goes up in this rich area. It's a little windy road, and I was just delivering the fucking pies, and I was driving fucking crazy, of course, like I do, and the cheese fell off the pies. The guy gave me $20, and then he complained that the pies were fucked up, so I sent the other kid, and he didn't get a tip, so I made $20, and I got the total.
He called. He said, "The cheese isn't even on the pizza. It's all to the side."
Yo, I saw the fucking, because the kid brought the pies back. The fucking cheese, all the cheese was off the pie. Yeah, whatever.
I think Simple Smith is asking about the shop, and to be honest, I don't really have any good advice. There's a lot. There's a million different things. So
Give him one.
If he wants to run a shop, just fucking.
I was
work
just
on
give him the
shit.
normal ones that I always say, or that I do. Extremely honest, and don't take anything on that you can't handle. I think those are two pieces of good advice
Yeah,
that a lot of
that's-
shops don't follow.
Dude, me and Diego have just been telling each other every time we do something cool, like for a customer. Remember when Kay? Be undeniable, bro.
Yeah.
Be undeniable in your work. If you're prideful in your work, then you did it to your standard, and then you shouldn't have no worries about nothing.
Yeah.
Be undeniable, dude. I love Kay for that. That was like probably,
Keep a high standard.
yeah. Be undeniable, bro. I delivered a pizza to Stag Hill in the Audi, and when I went up there, my drain plug fell out.
Oh my god, that's like the worst place for your.
Bro,
drain
I
plug
got
to
a
fall
low
out to.
oil warning, and I told my dad, I'm like, I'm at Stag Hill. I delivered a pizza. I don't know how to tell my boss that I can't go back. I drove home, like on Route 17, got a quart of oil.
You got off of that hill at least.
No oil in the car, bought a new drain plug and oil. And
How'd the drain
fucking
plug
thing-
fall out?
I don't know, dude. I was fucking
Who-
like
who did
17.
the last oil change? Come
I
on.
was 17.
He's like me.
Probably. Bro, I mean, Jake Parrish did it last week, so like, how about
Yeah,
that?
well, you can't throw him under the bus. Come on.
Yeah.
When are we getting more shop tour videos? The Super Live one was great. Well, you're in luck. Maybe this week.
You guys should take him to my booth.
You should do my
We
shit.
should do the booth.
Hey guys, this is my shop.
This is a shop tour video. We're here with Carl today, and then
Bro.
we just walk 2 feet over.
Chris,
All right.
Christopher. There's other Chris, different Chris. On Instagram, his name is Steezy S13.
Yeah.
He dropped me off the 13, the Steezy S13,
Oh. Okay.
right, bro? You know where my boot's at. Don't say where it's at, but you know where it is, right?
Yeah.
And so,
The Filipino sweatshop.
dude, he pulls up and it's on a flatbed. He said he was bringing it on a flatbed. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm looking for this flatbed, bro. It's a flatbed where it goes like this, like it goes like whoop, like it just like beep, like
That's
puts
sick.
Oh, the flat ground one.
Yo, yeah,
That's sick.
bro. Uncle Manny, you know Uncle Manny's over there.
Yeah.
Bro, he's there. He's just got the biggest smile on his face because in the middle of the fucking yard, there is a dump truck looking thing.
Yeah.
I was dying. And then, of course, the owner of the house be coming home and was like, you know what I mean? Like, you come home to your house and there's a fucking like
And
dump truck.
that thing just comes up and off and goes
Dude,
flat
it
to the
was
ground.
crazy. Shout out to Chris for bringing me the car. One, I'm very excited to get started on it, but like, here.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
Yeah, that's cool.
it was nuts. You should have seen when it was in the air, man. All I could think about is like, damn, he should have better strapped that thing up really
Yeah.
well. They
That's
just
sick.
went down on the ground. I was like,
Ken's there. I see Ken.
dude, yeah, me and Ken were waiting for this car all day.
I got to go talk to Frankie about something real quick.
No problem. Look at this motherfucker. That thing was cool, man. God. Dude, it was sick. It was sick. I can't wait to
What
do
is
that
a
car. Up,
Freightliner
though.
International? What is that?
I don't know what the.
What fucking kind of truck? Like, where you get that truck?
I don't know. It's not mine,
I want that.
dude. It
That's
was
dope.
so sick.
I
And
want that.
Chris was like, man, like handling the shit out of. He knew what to do. I'm like, all right,
I've
bro.
never seen something like that, and I work on that shit
Dude, he left his key at home,
for the
and
car.
the car had a steering lock, bro. Me, Ken, the other guy, Chris, or the owner of the car, Chris, and Alex was fucking just like scooting it over, like it worked. We got in the booth. Crazy.
That is sick.
That car is gonna turn out really cool. He wants to do the bay. He wants to do the whole car.
There's
Has
no
a-
engine in it right now.
No engine. It's
You're
my
gonna do the
first.
whole thing one color.
It's my first all over with no engine.
Damn.
The
All
first
one color.
No.
Base silver. I'm
I'm not telling him. I'm not telling nobody no colors, no nothing. I don't know what that line is for the customer, but I don't ever want to cross it. So yeah, it should be pretty dope. I like when people trust me with that. Kids hadn't had that car for a minute. I would be visiting my aunt in Metuchen, and I would see that car. It was like one of the only cars S chassis that I'd be passing. Where, dude, you see
I don't
Type
think I've
X
seen it.
tails? I'd be like, yo, that's a 13 in there.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah,
car.
yeah. It's on KFs. Like
I haven't
always
seen a
has been on
240 in a
KFs, I
while.
think.
I haven't seen a 240 in a hot minute. No one got them anymore.
Dude, not by me, bruh. The other day I was off the trim because this old guy was driving around with this. Hold on, look at this. Where the hell is this shit?
Don't tell me it was a vert.
No.
All
It
right.
wasn't no vert. I wasn't getting excited over no damn vert.
Throw that shit out if it's a vert.
No.
Just saying.
Don't throw it out, but maybe give it to me. Look how nice that is. Huh?
Damn.
That shit was stock as hell. QQ plates.
Damn.
The other day I was driving around. I was again on the phone, and whoever I was on the phone with, I forget who it was, but I just started yelling, and they were like, "There better be something crazy going on by you." And I said, "There's a stock 13 coupe in front of
Bone
me,
stock.
dude. It's bone stock."
This shit
And I was
monster
like,
truck.
holy crap, yo! And then at that yield, bro, he lit him up.
No.
The car in front of him was acting like a clown, like he just wasn't moving. Probably because they were looking at his car.
Probably.
And like, I just heard it go, like it just like
The
hit
auto
the saddest.
downshift?
No, it was a manual.
Oh, damn.
Bro, it was a manual. Yeah, he clutch kicked it to get out of there. I
The
was like, yo,
VLSD
that guy's
kicking
been
in.
driving that thing. And the wheels were like the premium wheels, so you know that shit was a dual cam. Oh yeah, man.
That car was nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Made me miss my coupe a lot because it looks like such a weird car when
It
it's stock.
does.
It just
It
looks so
does.
stock.
Especially when you don't know what it is. You're like, what the nowadays, where it's like everything's fucking new, someone sees that, they're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it
thing?
just looks
Like,
so old. It looks old as fuck. That's like when that's like on the opposite spectrum of that. If you have it like modded out, looks completely like out of this world compared
Yeah,
to other
yeah.
car. You're like, holy
But
crap.
you're more expecting to see that too, though. Like, if you don't know shit about those cars and you see that, you're like, oh, it's like a modified car. But then you see a stock one, you're like, oh, what the fuck's that thing? Like,
I just appreciate it when you see one where everything is on it still. You know, like the fender extensions, like the bumper extensions, those were on there. So I'm like, okay, this car is fucking legit. I don't know.
you don't see them like that.
Frankie left, and he was supposed to give us questions, Malcolm.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Give us another.
What do we got? Oh, shit. Okay, we got them. Oh, there's not that many.
Ask me a good one.
Let's see. PJ, thank you for asking such great questions. Will Carl's ball joint survive the pond trip this year? That's a good question. I hope so.
He changes them like twice a year, so don't worry.
We need more drifting on a budget episodes. We do need that. Yo,
You guys haven't
I wanna,
done that in a while.
I want to do an episode with you where we're like, let's finish Johnny's car. Where we
you
post
need,
it,
like, fucking,
say how much work it's going to take, and just talk about how much it's going to cost
you need
you.
like $500 if you want to drift that
You ain't
car.
need no $500. Do you have everything?
I need knuckles and a front mount.
You're done. You're in. All right, how about this? Who would win, 50 emus or 50 marmots? Marmots.
Marmots, that's a groundhog. 50 emus or 50
Bro, an
marmots?
emu is a bird. That thing's winning.
Yeah, but marmots are fucking... You ever seen the teeth on a fucking groundhog?
Oh, yeah, true.
Who's asking that? Because I want to know. Because my old Instagram name used to be Marmot Fanatic.
Josh Biez. Josh Bees.
I don't know who that is, but I appreciate that question because I love marmots. I saw 2 groundhogs today, actually, and I got very excited.
What the fuck?
Swear to God. Saw 2 groundhogs at a cemetery by my job. And I know they live there because I see them all the time. I stalk them a little bit.
I know they live there. It's
Stalking.
crazy.
I know exactly where their fucking burrows are.
The new discovery under the pyramids. What is he talking about? Oh wait, is this
You got to ask Frankie that one.
is this Misery, Drift Team Misery, PJ? It is. I think it is. I see the Misery logo in there.
Misery.
But shout out PJ for those. What is he talking about? Are you informed?
There is new discovery that like there's some type of columns underneath the pyramids or something. Like the pyramids are the top of the structure.
Oh,
There's-
nah.
Yeah.
They
Like
got the
there's-
underground tunnel
There's
underneath
like
the
more
pyramids.
shit, something like that. I don't know if I'm right, but I know it's something like that.
What if a desert sandstorm has been covering that area?
Yeah, that's what I guess that's what they're thinking.
Oh, I've never been
Much
there.
deeper than they think.
You got to ask Frankie that one.
Dude, yeah, he
Bad.
definitely got that.
He on some weird
These
shit.
are all the
with it.
Frankie kind of. It's like if money wasn't a factor, how would you go about building your perfect 180? Let me tell you, Archive 180SX, money is a factor, and Frankie is still building his perfect 180.
It's
so,
pretty easy to do that though. All you got to do is buy a cool body kit, cool wheels, and like not be an idiot and make the car nice.
well,
and
like-
buy a bride Zeta 2 and a bride bricks.
Cool to me is like what that person wanted to envision it as, and so that right there is how I picture Frankie's 180 to be BN, where the skirt is like perfectly like this, like it's level to the
yeah.
ground. It's not like that or like that. It's level.
If money wasn't a factor, what would I do? GT1.
Oh yeah.
And like a nice GT wing and Ganadors and a nice interior.
Perfect. Yeah,
A
that's
nice
pretty much it.
TD06 SR.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with building shit like that. You could, like, me and Frankie have talked about this. You could have money and buy all the cool fucking shit.
And it would never. And if you don't know how to make it look cool or know what
Yeah,
to do,
it'll
it
never
will look-
fucking be
look
cool
like
because I've
shit.
seen that a bunch too. Like, my car was a fucking stock Type X car. Like,
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, it ain't shit. But like, as long as you can envision what you want and how you want it to look, it's not that hard to make the fucking car cool. It's a fucking 180. It's the best
Dude,
car on earth.
I
Like,
preach that shit all the time because literally today I saw a car. I don't remember who owns the car or what.
a drift car or like a normal car?
No, it was the IS. But what pissed me off about it was it had really, really nice things on it. But for some reason, I can't get over the fact of how fucking ugly and terrible of a job they executed this, because I was like, none of this looks good with each other. Nothing works. There was no end goal in mind. They just bought a bunch
it
of nice
white?
things. I don't remember.
Saw a white one for sale today with a 1J.
How much was it?
15K, but it had
Fuck
like
yeah, keep the-
bullshit parts on
Keep
it.
the prices up high, man. You know, I'm
but he
going to
had,
buy
like,
a house with my
rep
shit.
seat and like just like weird parts. I'm like, hey,
I mean, like, okay.
15K for this.
In this post that I put in one of the Lexus owners groups or whatever, I was like, here's my budget build, because that's what my car is at the end of the day.
You tried to spend as little money as you could on it.
Oh, absolutely. At the end of the day, I spent an enormously lower amount compared to what these kids are spending building cars.
Yeah.
All it is fake ass aero, some cheaper
Which
wheels.
isn't a problem, by the way. I don't care when people. Obviously, Frankie sells genuine
Frankie's
aero,
down here.
but like, it's not a fucking problem.
It's not the problem. That's
Yeah.
not the problem. It's I took the time to fit it,
Yeah.
which I'm sure a lot of you do. I hate when somebody's bitching and moaning on the fucking pages about the fact that their fiberglass doesn't fit.
Yeah, like, bro, you
and then
bought
on
a
the
fiberglass
on the
replica.
comments, it's like I hope they Faction didn't scam me. Here,
Oh, I saw that post.
I love
bro.
commenting on it. Like if you have
bought
any
Origin,
other
bro.
if you have
What do
any
you
issues,
expect?
why not? You can call me if you still have a problem after I tell you work harder. You know, work on your shit, fit it. You bought a
It's
Origin
fiberglass,
body kit.
though.
You
What do you
bought
expect?
an Origin body kit
That
where
shit-
it clearly says professional installation is required, and yet you attempted it yourself and you're complaining about it. You are a retard.
I get it. I don't want to talk shit about the kid, but yeah, I get it.
I'm talking shit about the kid.
It's
go
true.
fucking put it down and go play with Legos where it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. First of all, if you're buying a body kit like that, you're buying the cheapest genuine body kit you could buy.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't expect it to fit.
I mean, but
expect to
some
trim it
people
up
do because it is.
And I get it. That's people that don't know and they haven't been in the game. I get it. But like, it's kind of common sense. Like, yo, you're buying, you look at all the prices for other kits and you're like, oh, this one's $2,000. This one's that. Or an Origin kit is what? $900
bucks,
Yeah.
$1,200.
Are you expecting that one to be the same quality as something that costs $2,000? No, you're not.
It is.
Like,
It's
what the
what
fuck?
you make of it. Because on the contrary, I have Ethan. Ethan's car, all the panels fit great. Not they used to. Now it's not. We twisted the car up a bunch.
Yeah,
But he took the time, fitted it, and it was the best fitting Origin car that I've seen in a while.
exactly.
That
You
some
just gotta
random
take the
dude
time. Just take the
fit.
time. Leave that shit out in the sun. Use the heat gun. You know what I mean? Let it fucking do its thing. If it sits at a weird angle if you let it sit on the fucking side of the body kit, it's not gonna fucking line up the same. Like,
You got to take it out of the box and like what I like to do is to do everything I can to make it fit. If it means I have to drill a hole so that I could zip tie something to hold it that way so I could heat it up, then cool it real quick so that it can stay that way, and then you get rid of the zip ties later on so that you can mold, you're like making it conform to your liking. That's what I like to do. And another tip that I have is if you use that arrow, or if you're making arrow fit, a nice tool to have is like a fucking, that 1/2 inch or whatever the hell, that belt sander thing.
oh yeah.
Dude, that shit is crazy because then you have a little, like I think I have a marker on me right now, but you have a marker, you have your kit, line it up, make where your mark is, make sure to use a marker or something so you know how much material you're taking off. If you're just trying to do it willy-nilly, pretend like you're
You're gonna
Nakai's
fuck
son or
something
whatever,
up,
you're going to
yeah.
cut something way too far, then it's going to look shitty, and you're going to have to work backwards, or you're not going to work at all and you're going to leave it like that. So that little belt sander thing is dope because by the time you're sanding it, you're checking it, sand it, check, you're not really doing that much work. You're just sanding shit.
I don't got the patience for that.
And a
shit.
torch. I have like a torch, heat it up, move it,
Pull it out. a little
pull it
bit.
out, move it, bend it, like do whatever you can to make it work.
I can't do none of that shit, so I'll let someone else do it.
That shit is like one of the most important processes in terms of like making it look good, like about the fake arrow thing. But then the wheels, like the kind of wheels, where you, like how you're gonna.
Not even that. It comes
wear
down to
them.
like, not the kind. Well, I guess the
everything
kind
just like
wheels,
kind of
but-
has to talk to each other. That's
Yeah.
it. And like nobody's doing that. They're like just buying stuff,
just slap it
and
on the car.
slapping it on the car.
Oh,
and I'm
it's
over
supposed to be cool now. Like, no, it's fucking not, dude. It looks like shit.
When we first started this podcast, I know that not a lot of people knew or saw what I've made or something in the past, but everything I've done has been poor, cheap shit. And like for some reason, it manages to look okay. And that's because there's
You have a
goal in-
vision that
There's a
you
goal in
want.
mind.
I came in right at the right time.
There's a vision. Talking about fake arrow. Johnny, tell him what you just said about you not really caring about it being fake, but the main reason why. That was really good. It was really good.
You fuck with KBD?
No, not like that. But like, you could buy fake arrow, but like, you should buy genuine. But you could buy fake arrow and it could be good. But it's just a matter of having a vision and making the car look good. Versus like, oh, I'm gonna buy this shit and my car is gonna be fucking cool. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really work out that way, dude. I don't know how to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do people have like, are there cars out there where people are like, yeah, I just threw a bunch of money? Yeah, I mean, that's a common
There
thing.
is.
You just
there
throw a
is.
bunch
You
of money
see
in
it
it.
all the time where it's like you bought the most expensive shit you could buy and the coolest shit that's like trendy and whatever, but it's like you slapped it together and it just looks like a fucking bag of dicks because you didn't care. Like you could tell when someone has a genuine appreciation of a vehicle and a styling of it versus like, oh, I just want to be cool and have something cool. You know?
I also think some people just are never going to get it.
No, they won't. They won't. It's a thing. It's like you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like,
But then some people have money and they still don't have it.
exact. But that's
And
the
then-
whole thing. It's like you could have all the fucking money into this car and it could still look like shit.
It's nice when those people come to the shop and they go, I don't know, you tell me what I should do. And I go, okay, cool. This is what you should do. And then they go, okay, cool. versus like the opposite. Like I want this and this, and I think this looks the best, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't. But
like
okay,
you're the customer, okay, but
yeah. I mean, I guess if that's what you want, but
whatever. And to each their own. But like, I don't know. You could see it. Obviously, it's a big thing within drifting now. Like people want to have the coolest shit and like have all this. They're like, I got this, and it costs this much and that much, and it's like, all right, cool, your shit costs that much, but it still looks like shit. Like I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it wasn't really supposed to be about money. It was supposed to be about making your car look cool. I guess, right?
That's it.
Oh, I told Frankie he could come in here.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Let him in.
because we were trying to do something outside, and I was like, that's not working. So we're gonna abort mission. Yeah, some of you guys know Frank. If you listen to the Patreon, you know Frankie. But if not, well, he's been on some episodes with us before.
We had a couple.
Yeah, I told him we got to do an episode about him.
We did one episode with 88 Works like way at the beginning.
Did we?
Way at the beginning.
No, we didn't.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we did.
Did we?
I remember him.
You
being
would
on.
know.
Yes, we did.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you're thinking about Ethan.
We didn't.
I could have sworn.
Oh, this is the this is the
did.
Frankie that does all of my fabbing, intercooler pipes, exhausts for years. Frankie's been doing that. That's what the 88 Works on my windshield is.
Yeah, we could do that soon. I just haven't set it up because I'm like, Frankie's the perfect person to have for like, oh shit, this guy canceled. We got to do a podcast.
You gotta stop saying it like that, man, because that you're
Nah,
just
but
making
you know
it
he
sound like
doesn't
you're
mean it
fucking
like
option
that.
B.
Just a
like-
filler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
he's
the
a filler
fuck?
option. Yeah, he's
That's
filler option.
fucking crazy.
He doesn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
Though. Like,
No, but I'm like
I mean, that's
always.
exactly how I
I'm
mean it.
always
I just
around
honest.
either way. So
it's good to have you on, Frankie. We miss you.
Yeah, Frankie's here every night basically.
Dude, I fabricated
Slave it
an
away.
exhaust for my car yesterday, for the truck yesterday.
Don't
Did
show
you see
him.
that?
Did you?
Don't show
You see
him.
that shit?
Wait,
remember you
what?
asked me a while ago for that.
I know, but I'm going on a mid-pond trip, and I decided to try to
Same
do it
thing with
really
Daryl
quick.
too. He had the same issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm going to mid-pond, and I did not have time to measure, cut, nothing. Measured and cut like this. Flex pipe.
You welded it?
No.
No.
Oh,
What you JB welded?
the clamp thing?
I got the clamps.
Okay.
Shit
The
sounds like
band clamps.
fucking ass, bro.
What, it leaks like a motherfucker?
Measure once, clamp twice. Right?
Yeah, I got two of the
That's what
clamps,
it is.
but I mean, it just kind of sounds like butt still.
Does it leak?
Yeah, like the whole tube.
Throw some JB Weld on.
I was just gonna wrap.
Please don't do that.
Because he knows what he's gonna do.
I was gonna
Because then
wrap.
you're gonna ask me, and then I'm just be like, nope.
No, I'm just gonna wrap it more. Like I'm gonna order some more exhaust wrap and just fucking.
Wait, I don't know if that's gonna work like that.
He put exhaust tape on. I was like, "Yo, what is that?
Oh.
Electrical tape?" He's like, "Nah, it's exhaust tape."
It's like that high heat shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
No, you
doesn't
gotta
work.
throw on the fucking. You gotta throw on the exhaust cement.
I wish I just did that.
I have some of that in the back. I don't know what that is.
Just go buy a Harbor Freight welder and fucking.
He probably has
I have a Harbor Freight welder, bro.
No, you need that exhaust shit that looks like a slinky.
That's
You
what
know
I
mean?
have. That's what I have.
Terrible.
This shit sucks. It literally started coming undone, and I'm like, is this really just coils of? Oh wow, look at that.
It is, yeah.
Like-
No, that's like a temporary fix type of stuff.
It worked enough. It sounds
I
exactly
mean, it'll
the
get
same.
you there and back, and as long as
It
it's
was
not.
quieter than before.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was at. But
I got a couple more questions.
which ones? Because I asked a bunch.
Oh fuck.
Nah, he asked what?
Which
one,
ones?
One really. One.
Will Carl's ball joints survive? I said,
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they might. I did a bolt check, and that shit was fucking tight.
That was it.
What was the other one?
You talk about the magnets?
Money. I said if money wasn't an option, or Archive 180 at the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
If money wasn't an option, how would you build your perfect 180 at Frankie? And then I said, well, guess what? Money isn't. It is an issue, and yet he's still trying to build the perfect 180. So there you go. Just go look at Frankie's car. That's how he would build it.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Carl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought my car was pretty much exactly where I wanted it. So
And then it blew up.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a thing about building the perfect 180. That's just like this shit just happens. But then it's gonna get better because now they got
Yeah,
a
but there's a
2.2
lot of
SR.
stuff that you want to take care of either way.
Yeah.
Like, but,
Frankie's
like
perfect
stuff
person to have
stuff
here,
get
right?
in the way. Like, you know, and you're just like, oh, I'll fix it later. But like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
you
I'm
just
just
want to
thinking
have
about-
the itch to drive or something like that. So you just want
I don't know how
slam
that.
everything together.
I don't know how you fucking cope with that.
What?
Dude,
What, driving? He
Yeah.
gets to drive other people's cars all the time.
I know. We need to stop doing that. That's why.
Yeah.
Ban
probably.
Frankie from
That's
letting
why.
you drive anyone's
No,
car.
no more. No more Frankie driving your car because now he gets that was giving you your fix. That's why.
I guess.
I need you to get your fix from your actual woman over
But
there.
have you driven like a stroked out SR?
Stroking my shit.
Stroking shit. Yeah.
No, I have not. I
I
have
miss
not.
Jeb, bro.
Okay.
I got lotion on my shit. I'm stroking my shit.
dude, you should have seen him on the Pac-Man machine, bro. You remember?
Dude, I saw that video. You
He
did
just
like,
kept fucking hitting the fuck out of it. He's like, I'm stroking my shit.
dude,
I'm
he was like,
stroking it.
he was acting like a genie. He was rubbing that shit like,
Yo,
Dude, it was
Malcolm, this
fun.
is a good example of some
Genie,
shit we should have went to and we
It
didn't.
was fun.
Just to let you
Would
know.
you? What was that like? Barcade?
Went to
or something?
Barcade,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
We went to Barcade,
nice.
then we went to Beer Garden, and then fucking
Everybody
walked
get your
over.
barcade in now. They're
It
closing.
was good,
in
yeah.
May.
They're closing in May.
Oh,
Like fully everything.
Just that
Damn.
one. Yo, is the dude who owns that dude or girl owns that Filipino? Because the sign has the Filipino. Do you know?
I never.
Wait, was
Bro,
that was that in Brooklyn or Jersey City?
It was in Jersey City, but the right on Newark Avenue. or
Probably
whatever.
is.
But dude, the Barcade sign had like a Filipino son, and I was like, the fuck
Probably.
they doing that right there?
There's a lot of Filipino in Jersey City.
There's a shitload, man. That's where I was born. That's where I'm from. Christ Hospital, baby. That's where a bunch of the other
Represent.
Gooners are from.
So anyway, perfect 180. Metal rear quarter panels. That's the only thing.
Crazy.
That's the only thing.
Really?
Other than that-
2025.
Yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
still whack.
You could get whatever. Those are the ones that Mike
No,
Mike
like
runs to.
150 mil overs.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I don't know. That shit's whack.
I'll
No
say it
dually.
now.
No dually S13.
Origin Type 3 worst over fender I've ever seen in my life.
Is that-
I don't
isn't
care
that the
what
one
Like
that
the
he
way
liked?
it looks, or
the fucking shit that comes out like that. Like, that was,
Oh,
like the way it looks, or the way you tried to mount it and
it's
it
just
didn't
like, why
fucking
you
mount.
putting 75 millimeters on your car, bro? It's not a fucking GTR. Like,
wait, no, I like those a little bit. If you got the right front ones,
I like them if you're making your car into
like a
donkey style.
It
Yeah,
looks
like
good
it.
with racing line, I guess, but
Yeah.
still, it's like, I don't know.
you know
bro.
what fenders I like that I don't
I
understand
don't think you
why
need
I like.
tires that wide, to be honest.
You don't.
Like,
You literally
unless you're
don't.
doing like some
I
drag
get
setup
why
or
they're
anything
like,
like
oh,
that.
the scrub
you
radius
want
or
the
whatever.
grip for like a rear wheel drive setup. Yeah, but
You definitely
For
do
drifting,
not.
Tell me
No.
you don't need
Yeah.
275s on a fucking 240.
Bro, I will put a 255 on my shit and I will wipe it. I will be gone, dude, because I've been driving with 235s the whole time.
I agree. I don't
calling
think
Josh
I do
out
not
right
need
now.
265s, bro.
Josh
You
just thinks you need a 265 no matter
Oh,
what.
265. I'm jerking it to my 265 tires. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm done. Fuck you.
your shit.
Tom, fuck you. We're not running 265s over here, bro. We're
Busting
not.
on Acceler 651s.
Dude, yeah. Let me go rub one down on my Acceler 651 and get a bubble
I'm
in
not
my
gonna lie,
side.
I had those on the Evo. They're not bad. but
Dude,
they're
you
not
get a
good.
bubble on the
It
sidewall.
sucks, though.
That is one of the issues I have with it. You drive it once, you hit a minor pothole.
A rock.
Well, because they cost like $50.
They don't though. They cost like
Well, now they're more.
$180
Now
per,
they're more.
and I'm still getting bubbles in
Are
the
they really
sidewall.
that much now?
$180?
Nah,
Fuck.
they're not 180 now. They're, well, maybe.
180 for life.
180.
Could be 180 for life.
But even if they're not 180, let's say they're $100. You're getting a bubble in a sidewall? What the fuck? Like
Yeah, that's-
in your
that's kinda
performance
crazy
tire,
too, yeah.
and I that
We
was
do
my
live in New Jersey,
only
though.
gripe.
We do live in New Jersey.
Dude, they were brand new. In a week, you're telling me I got a bubble?
What pothole did you
Bullshit.
hit? If you're going down 1 and 9,
Bullshit.
you're going to get a bubble on your tire.
I'd like to see Z-Tex give me a bubble in my tire, not a shot ever.
Malcolm, did
Never.
you hit that fucking pothole on the way to the shop for that month straight like I did?
on 17?
No, right the traffic light over here?
No.
Bro.
Before the road,
God, bro.
right over here.
No, coming
What's
off
that?
the highway after the diner.
Because there's
that
one
light-
that I hit over like when I'm turning around by the U-Haul. Like every time that I come here, I'm like fuck.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's one when we leave the shop right here, and my shit goes.
No,
It's like, oh god
Come off,
damn!
come off 17 past the diner, the next light, that's the dumbest light in the whole fucking town.
Oh, yeah.
You'd fucking pull up,
By
light
the
turns
gas
green.
station?
No, the one before that.
Oh, okay.
Light turn green, you go. Boom! Fucking right. I was like, fuck, how did I not see that one? Oh, because there's someone in front of me and then the light turned green. Yeah. And it fucking busts my shit every time, dude. And I'm like, bro,
Bust my
come
shit.
on.
Bust shit. Bust this shit wide
shit
open.
busting,
God
busting.
damn.
And every time I'd be like, I'm asking everyone at the shop.
Is
when
that
I
like
get there,
before or
and I would
after the
forget.
mozzarella palace?
Wait, what?
The mozzarella. That's all. Mozzarella palace.
Wait, what's that?
Annabella mozzarella?
Oh,
Yeah, is
I
that
never even
all
go
the way
down
down?
there.
That's all the way
Yeah,
down.
no, I don't even go down
What
there.
is that?
The mozzarella
it's that
palace.
big-ass
It's
restaurant.
across from Uncle G's or whatever Uncle G's used to be or whatever it is now.
Uncle G's, Mr. G's.
Mr. G's. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Uncle
yeah,
G's
yeah,
is
yeah.
the fucking grocery store.
Okay.
Gotham City.
Who would win in a fight, 50 emus or 50 marmots?
Oh, we talked. Johnny hit him with the. Tell him.
A marmot is a groundhog. That's a scientific name for a groundhog.
Okay, thank you.
Marmotois something.
Okay. Put my glasses on.
Hold on a minute. I think the marmots are going to
You
win.
gotta like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mama Twassa. What the fuck?
Okay.
I like marmots, so I think the marmots are going to win. But I truly believe they would win just because of how aggressive they are. And when they gang up, it ain't no joke. Emus are just fucking birds.
Yeah, velociraptors.
What were they saying on the last
but they'll
pod
look at their
with Jet?
fucking legs, bro.
That they're like hard, like their
We were
bodies
just
are
talking
hard,
about this.
right?
Yeah.
What?
Well, not the marmot. Wombats.
Wombats.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use their ass to protect them.
They stomp people with their ass.
It's work, and they'll crush your fucking skull.
It's pretty sick.
They'll twerk on you like Ice Spice, and your fucking brains will be
That's
all
like
over the floor.
OnlyFans type of shit, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
if Ice Spice twerks on me,
Some
yeah,
people
my
pay
brains
extra
are gonna
for
be on
that.
the floor, baby.
I'm into it.
I think the emus are going to win.
That's crazy though. Like the marmots
they
are just
gonna-
gonna chew their fucking legs off.
What are they
Okay,
gonna
bro.
do? Like
Look
Those
up,
are like
look up the size of a
ostrich
fucking
things, right?
emu. For
Yeah, the
me.
ostrich things.
Emu?
Emu.
Emu?
Emu.
Should be an O.
Emo.
5 feet tall.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like, what is it gonna do? Peck at it? The fucking marmot's
Yeah,
just
they
gonna run
can't really
underground.
Got
attack
claws
it.
on his feet, probably.
They can't attack it. Okay, great.
but
Do they
the-
have big talons?
Look up emu. Bro. Okay.
That
they got-
shit ain't shit. What the fuck is
No,
it
that's
gonna
just
do?
a dinosaur.
I know. It's a fucking dinosaur, literally.
That's crazy.
Look
He
at its
thinks-
legs. That shit's like a twig. I'm gonna snap that shit.
It's literally a dinosaur foot. That's what they use for
Yo.
the velociraptor feet in Jurassic Park. Look at that. Honestly,
What is that thing?
it looks like Malcolm, little stepper.
Okay.
Little foot.
Little foot.
Dude, that is Lil Foot's
Look at that thing.
foot.
It's gonna chew that thing apart.
I mean, look at the why do they look like that?
Super aggressive.
Shit, I gotta go get a haircut.
So you
Dude,
agree
that
with
makes me want Buc-ee's.
That
Looking
made me
at
think I
that.
gotta go get a haircut. Look at that hairy motherfucker, bro.
you agree with Johnny?
Yeah,
All right.
that thing's got teeth.
What do you think, Frankie?
And 50 of them? They could be running around at
Wait,
ankle
how many?
height.
How many
50 versus
versus?
50.
I don't know. They'll probably chomp their legs off. To be
Yeah,
honest.
That's what
now
I'm
you're, Now you're
saying,
beat.
you see?
Now you're beat.
Yeah.
All right, one against 3. We need more drifting on a budget episodes. Yep, we probably should do that. And the last and most important question: did you guys see the new discovery of the pyramids?
Dude, okay. Malcolm was trying to explain. I was just looking at
Bring it up, Malk.
Bro, like
How did
I
I
found
miss
this on
this?
my fucking Instagram, like right off the rip.
Yeah,
What is it?
it's pretty sick. Can't lie.
Fucking just straight yams.
Yeah,
like
just
soap,
ass.
When was
yeah.
that released?
just
like
soapy yams.
a week or 2 ago.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of.
Is that in correlation with the astronauts returning?
It might be. I don't know. Just look up images, Malcolm.
New discovery in Egypt.
All right, one all the way on the left. That. If you could open that up, maybe.
Oh, dude, I saw a picture of like, like the thermal images of
Just
this,
hit- oh,
right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess they did thermal images. And
What is
they-
it like? Energy source or
People say that they think it was a.
Is that good enough?
that's what they?
Not really,
That's
but-
what they claimed that the pyramids were.
Maybe that one down there.
Some
Chernobyl
type of
over
like it's like a beacon for like energy.
Yeah, the Avengers.
Anyway, they say they see like pillars underneath the pyramids, like massive structures.
So it's the Transformers. Wait,
Start
like
digging.
so like
Let's see 'em.
that.
Start digging.
What are the pillars?
The
look?
The
picture
fucking
they
cat
keep
excavator out
using
there. Let's
They're
go.
like Tesla
Is
coils, right?
That kind of something like that, where there's like a coil around these pillars coming all the way down.
So it's a staircase.
It could be anything.
It's a staircase. What the fuck are they
You
gonna
think
be?
there are individual staircases going down, like just straight down?
Sure,
First of
there's
all-
fucking giant triangles poking out of the ground. There could be whatever down there.
That one on the bottom left, under that. A fucking
What the fuck
fridge
is that?
again. It's the fridge making noise.
Jesus, guys, we were talking about was something fucking.
I think the last time you unplugged that, right?
Yeah, and I
So this is the-
It
this is the
sounded
picture?
like something like
Where's the picture of the
from-
discovered?
okay, there. It
discovered
looks like that
item?
one, that Instagram one, top. That looks like it might be.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking
That's
at
a thermal
bass at
image
the bottom of a lake.
underneath the pyramids.
Yeah, they got like fucking hot air coming up through
What
the
did
ground.
what did I say?
I know, right? It
about-
could be
oh,
anything.
This is what I said.
It could be like it could be just air.
That's what I'm thinking.
That way, there's like proper ventilation in the tombs.
Well, apparently there was never even a tomb in there.
Oh, that's even worse. No, I'm saying that is the top of something,
Yeah.
and that the bottom is like, yeah, they're pillars.
Sounds sketchy.
But to me, I think that maybe if they were pillars, that is the top of the building. The bottom of the building's down there. The sandstorm just has been covering it up over years.
But that would be a lot of years.
What about that one, Malcolm? That YouTube
Illuminati.
one below that, there's like that one. Yeah, the fuck is that? See, so that, I guess I don't know. I don't
What were
really
they
see.
fucking digging all the way down there.
People think that the pyramids are power plants. This has been a theory for a while.
Power plants?
Yeah.
How?
It is weird too. Their alignment.
Yeah, well, they're
like
aligned
they're
with
just like-
those three.
They're aligned with the stars.
Yeah.
They're power
Like,
plants,
perfectly.
like from
Like how are they
ancient
making?
time?
Yeah, like how are they making power? I don't really know necessarily, but there's-
Photosynthesis?
No,
Fuck.
there's like theories on it. But yeah, there's some pretty serious theories about them being power plant. What a lot of people agree on is that they were not built to put dead people in. A lot of people are agreeing now that there's no way these were built to put one dude in. Like, and the rooms inside are just so like, there's nothing. There's like 2 rooms in there. Like it makes no sense. And now they found this. They're like, there's got to be something else going on.
In my mind, when I think of as somebody who is on the very far end of like the conspiracy side of things, where I'm like, I'm just making up shit off of my brain.
Yeah.
I see something like that, right? It's large. They're telling you not to go in it because it's sacred or whatever. And I'm not trashing nobody's culture or anything like that. This is just purely my opinion and my random impulsive thoughts. But when you tell me not to go in there and it's large like that, you're hiding something.
Yeah.
You're hiding something.
Yeah,
and you
it's a
want to
little
make
sus.
it,
Click
you
on that
want to
one.
continue to make it look old so that people continue to not go in there. But now we're getting close.
It
Yes.
could be like
Well,
ancient
what-
technology that they're reverse engineering.
What you're saying,
Maybe.
too.
What you're saying is right, because basically the archaeologists and all the historians don't want the story to change because they wrote it.
Because, yeah, they made all of that shit
And now
themselves.
people find stuff and they're like, well,
That's like...
that
Yeah,
one
but
down there,
stuff gets
Malcolm,
updated
the
all the
one
time
you can
and
see the rooms
changes.
Yeah,
left.
That's like a Bible
Left,
salesman
Yep.
talking to like an atheist.
sounds
Like, yo,
made
stop.
up.
That's pretty much the rooms that are in the pyramid. Those are hallways, and then there's that one.
So what are you doing with the real estate that isn't
And then
used?
those are like they think air vents.
What are you doing with the real estate that is not
Yeah.
used for that?
Exactly.
Like, what do you got in there?
they won't let you. They won't let anyone dig in there either. Obviously, they won't let any
Seems
new.
like they don't have the full blueprint.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where they hide in their bacon.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we found another hole.
The
Can
national
we
treasure
dig in
with a
here? Can
bunch
we get
of
permits to
money,
dig in here? And they're like, no, you
Bunch
can't.
of gold bricks.
Why not? Why do they know what's in there?
Because we know what's here. Like they'll just give them excuses. Like they don't want people investigating it more. They think they know everything.
I
I'm gonna go there and
want
start digging then. Bring
Yeah.
I want to
fucking
take
excavator over there.
the least impactful of the 3 of these, and I want somebody to disassemble it brick by brick.
No, you need to go
Yeah,
there
he's
with
actually
like
kinda
you need to go
right.
there with like a killdozer and just like start trying to
No, but
Run
he's
it
right.
over.
You got 3 of them, so
Pick the one that is the least impactful of the 3 and take it the fuck apart, just to shut it down for
that is
people.
one way.
Like,
guess,
and
but
then
what are you
and
gonna
then
do?
guess
No
what?
one's,
by brick?
no one's ever gonna let that happen.
Reverse engineer it. Get 100 people to start layering that down by hand.
Okay, here's
You know
my
how
theory.
heavy those
Got
are
the
though?
Filipino sweatshop over there now.
Fuck yeah, we got to move it from all the way over there.
First of all, we need to go. We need to go here. We need to see these in real life because I feel like when you see them in real life, you're gonna be like, how the fuck?
Yeah, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, there's a government agency
Yeah, like-
inside that bitch.
But my theory is that these things were built before the
Even
Egyptians.
even with like new machinery, that's difficult to build.
Yeah,
Like completely.
Oh yeah, dude. What?
I
You
think,
would need like
someone
People are
built
so
it.
stupid nowadays. Also,
I think someone built it before the Egyptians and they inherited it, and then they started modifying it.
like who?
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know of that civilization yet. It's so ancient that all their history's gone.
T-Rex or something built that?
No.
That's what you're saying?
No. There's how many years between dinosaurs and ancient Egypt? There's like millions of years, I think. Or a million.
I thought it
Malcolm,
was
you
like
looked that up?
10.
Yeah, it's millions,
Like
right?
10 years.
Look up how many
10 years.
ago did the dinosaurs die. Or just like a...
Oh, yeah, Johnny. There are a couple.
266 million. Yeah, 266 million years ago. So you have all that time for a different civilization to exist
And creatures.
and disappear.
I guess.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's like
They didn't
theories
have
like
no
that
Instagram back then,
with
though.
Egypt, comparison to like Atlantis.
yeah.
And
Well,
like-
Atlantis is still not discovered. All these other places that everyone
We
talks about,
discovered it
there's
already,
things
bro.
that, it's in the Bahamas.
By the time, yeah, the resort.
That's like the
I was
weird
there
area
for
with
my
like
fucking
the
17th birthday.
Bermuda Triangle and
Yeah.
things that like things.
Well, they're finding shit all the
somehow
time.
go missing.
What about that island we were talking about, Malcolm, remember?
Epstein's?
Easter Island.
Look up Easter Island. Look at this shit, Johnny.
Easter Island?
You ever hear about this?
The
I've
Easter
heard
The
Bunny?
one with the
Yeah.
egg, the heads.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Who built that?
That's the question.
You want to know where
That
it
and then
is? Look at
what's
where it is.
what's
Look
the
at
other
where
place,
this island is, dude.
Stonehenge. That's another one. That's like
Yeah, but that's on an island that's
What
been
the fuck?
habitated for a long time. Look at this. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's in the middle of the ocean. And those were made thousands of years ago.
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Before boats.
You ever heard of swimming?
How'd they get there?
Dude,
Yeah.
look at these statues. There's like,
It looks like that one guy from that meme or something.
dude, there's like hundreds of these on
Is
this
that what it's
island.
after?
That looks like Diego Gordino. That is crazy.
You just imagine you just pull up to this island and you just see this. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, but then these guys visit this, and then it's like it's fine because it's just something to visit.
Yeah,
That's it.
But that shit blows my mind.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Who
If I go
built that?
somewhere like that, I'm digesting it. Like I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I got the story right here. You see all of them, how they're all different in
Yeah.
height or whatever? Those are the people that were there, and they each built statues of themselves on the land, and then they all died.
How'd they get there
Hundreds
though?
of them.
Where are the 100 statues?
Oh, look at that. Go down. What's that Easter Island? The hole dug out in the middle of it. Is that where they? Because there's a section of that
massive
island
crater?
where they got all the stone from
Did
there.
something
Ain't
like
no way they
impact from
dug that
there,
hole.
or they actually dug that
I
out?
think they
They
dug
did
it.
not dig that hole.
Yeah,
That's where the material was from.
Or maybe that's
excavator
where the
fucking-
material was.
It looks like a nuke fucking went off in the place.
Dude, that place is fucking weird. But this is a good example of one place in the world where
Maybe
they don't
something
know.
landed
Let me
there.
get a head count.
They don't know anything about what
Nearly
happened.
1,000? Damn.
They have no idea
Moai.
what that is. What year do they think that was done, Malcolm?
A lot of statues.
Because it's gonna be a lie. But let's look it up.
One of them
Dude,
looks
they
like
had-
Count Dooku.
Dude, they had a lot of time, though. You know what I mean? This could have been their iPhone. This could have been
1,000
their
and one-
movies, their Netflix.
Yeah, I get that. But so they say 1,000 years ago, and the reason they say that is probably because I don't even know, honestly. I don't even think that's accurate.
We should just go.
We should go. We should go to these places.
I'll be there next week.
Anyway, these things the pyramids are the craziest ones, though. Not the craziest, but it's the hardest one to build. But there's also another, it might be the same island. There's also another place where there's stones the size of like the U-Haul building. And they're like, oh yeah, they just stacked them on top of each other. What do you mean they just stacked them on top of each other?
Who they fucking get Macho Man out there? Like,
Dude, cantilever devices.
Like it makes Stonehenge look like toddlers built it.
yeah.
The thing I'm talking about. I don't know what the name of it is.
We
Malcolm, do you
could
know
do that.
what it is?
No, I don't know.
Those big ass stones that like they moved them from one place to another place, and they're like, how the fuck did they move these?
with a series of logs and circles.
I don't know, dude. I'm beginning.
Just
The
roll
more and
them
more
on
I
logs.
look at this shit, the more I think aliens were fucking real. But
It's
literally,
in my head. I'm like,
I get why
okay.
people go to that.
I'm like, okay, they had to move one brick. I seen a picture of this in my old textbook when I was in like the fucking 6th grade. They got to move one brick, right? That one brick might take you all day, but then they did that like a million times. That's
They perfected it.
thousands of years
Yeah, but those
of
stones
you
ain't taking a
building
day.
this shit. Cat.
How you even
Yeah.
picking that up years ago?
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
no
It's
cranes.
okay, but now look at it this way. What if there was a civilization that had a different type of technology that wouldn't necessarily allow you to create buildings like we have, but maybe it was something else. This is what they talk about when they talk about aliens and stuff, where they're like, they might have a different technology.
This is stuff I fall asleep to.
Yeah. Like how they talk about Bob Lazar with the anti-gravity thing. They're like, and they have that one element.
The propulsion system.
Yeah, the element
51
or 15 or
something like that.
And they're like, oh, well, maybe this element is very common where they're from. So it's like nothing. But for us, we don't have that. We have steel.
It's like unobtainium over here.
Yeah, literally. But over there, they have an element where they can just create anti-gravity fucking devices. And like they're...
I don't know if I'm buying that.
Well, I'm just saying. Now imagine Earth tens of thousands of years ago. Then they had some different technology. Like they didn't know how to make skyscrapers, but they knew how to move.
I feel like we
rock
were reverse
easily.
engineered a bunch of stuff, and like that's how we got the technology that we have now.
I mean, dude, if we didn't design the internal combustion, where the fuck would we be right now?
Yep.
Engine, like where the fuck would we be right now?
Probably all be dead.
Like the last
We
100 years
hitting
would
each
just
other
be
with sticks.
the last 100 years would just be another
you're
fucking
right.
1700.
We'd all be cavemen still.
Yeah. So like one thing can change everything. So I don't know.
Who designed that?
He was probably German. I could tell you that.
Well, he's responsible for the SR20, and I appreciate him for that. Tell me
Insane.
that's
Who
not
designed
true.
the internal combustion engine? Otto, German.
Nicholas
Frankie
Otto.
Beans?
Frankie Beans. Huh. Yeah, he's a German. What do you expect?
Yeah, the internal combustion.
That shit had a TD06 on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. This shit's crazy though.
Do we have any other questions?
No, that was pretty much it.
I'm fucking starving, dude.
Yeah,
And
we
then
should
we
probably
could call it an early one. We started pretty early.
Yeah, we're good. I was just bullshitting. I just want to talk about pyramids.
But all right, guys. Yeah, this has been a pretty calm one. It's been a fucking hell of a year so far. We have a bunch of stuff planned for you guys for the rest of the year. Make sure to keep tapped in. I'm gonna be at Mid Pond. If you see me, say hi. Frankie and Malcolm, Johnny, other Frankie. They're not all good. It's literally just gonna be me.
Well,
and
you're
Nick.
bringing some people.
Me, Nick, Paulie. Find me in the rest of Yellow Fever. Ethan, Javi, Quan.
Are you going to be selling those?
I don't remember.
The sweater? Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I don't remember.
You got to
But,
read the back.
Javi made this sick
Is it like
team
just
effort.
embroidered?
Team effort, yeah. Embroidered. Back says
The back says open 24/7 even on Christmas.
That's pretty funny.
it says high roller. We went from YN to YF. It's crazy.
Nice.
But
Well, you got like 3 cars, right?
3.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you're all
technically,
going?
When Javi finishes his, it'll be 4.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and we're all going. So now they're doing.
That's pretty sick.
Now we're gonna drive together.
Dude,
Yeah.
Carl,
3
Carl's gonna be hyped. I could tell already.
You guys have driven together? Or no?
tons of times.
Yeah.
We're the only. We always drive together.
You and Ethan are.
But now it's like it's real now because
You got the yellow feet.
yeah, we got the banners, we got the liveries on the cars.
Yo, shots anyone?
No,
Oh, okay.
No.
thank
Is
you,
that the same bottle that I brought?
Yeah.
Okay.
thank you guys for pulling up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Frankie's been using you guys as fucking fillers, I guess.
Filler
But I was-
episodes.
I was happy to see y'all. Happy to see y'all.
I mean, we could do your episode next week if you want. Wait, when are you coming back?
Maybe.
I'll be back next Wednesday, next Tuesday, next Monday.
Tuesday?
Okay. Maybe we'll see Frankie again.
Next Tuesday.
Monday? Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
I'm down.
They don't seem to really care if I'm gone from work.
I'm fucking stroking my shit. I got
I'm
lotion on my
hungry.
shit. All right, Malcolm, send us home.
Malcolm, hit him with the.
That was wild.
Malcolm goes, what? Okay, well, that was an interesting podcast. We just talked about food for 90% of it.
Yeah, that's what this has turned into.
And we had a good fucking time at Chili's that night. So,
We did good food.
fucking dude, that burger,
Yeah, if you like burgers and you like Chili's, get the old timer.
old timer.
Tastes like a classic burger.
If you fucking hate yourself, get the double. I didn't do it, but Carl did it, and he only ate half of it because he's a little bitch. All right.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little Q&A episode.
Yeah.
Brought it back to the roots with that one.
Yeah. That's what I said in the intro. I was like, we haven't really done one of these in months, but
It's real calm. I liked it.
it was calm. It was fun. Frankie came in last minute and he
nice
needs his
little
own
hangout.
episode. Apparently, I'm an asshole because I don't. I never set one up yet, so might be doing that in the next couple of weeks. You guys can hear about Frankie's welding history, and it's actually a really interesting story because he wasn't always a fabricator and he did not always want to be a fabricator. So it's a pretty interesting story.
Wow.
If you are on our Patreon, you probably already heard a lot of this because there's an episode of Frankie on there where me and him are just doing a shop talk episode. No, but before we start this, I wanted to ask Malcolm a question. Did you see Will Smith rapping?
No.
Okay, good. We're gonna watch that after this.
Okay.
It's not okay, bro.
All right.
Yeah, it's not okay. I just wanted to know if you saw that shit. All right, guys, we got another giveaway going on.
Beachworks.
Beachworks. Yes, they're. I hit them up. I was like, I don't know any of these people. I don't know what's gonna happen. No, the funny story is they actually hit us up and they were like, yo, what are the S13 alignment specs?
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Slid
what?
in the DMs for some alignment specs. That's crazy.
I was like, what? All right. Gave him the alignment specs, and then I was like, wait a minute. You guys want to be part of a raffle? And then got someone's information and started emailing them. And they have been very helpful. And they were right away. Jan from Beachworks hit us back, and he's like, oh yeah, I actually watch your guys' stuff, so I'm already familiar with everything. I was like, okay, cool, awesome. So I gave him the rundown, and then he's like, yeah, you know what, we'll do $1,000 gift card or whatever, and that pretty much covered. From what he said, and I mean he's kind of right. He's like, this basically covers everything you need to do your fuel system in like an S chassis. So injectors, fuel pump, whatever else you need, and they've also started making fuel hangers. So I think we actually have one here apparently for an S14. That's a prototype. It's in the back with Josh's stuff.
Prototype.
So we could do a video on that, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, we've been using Beachworks here and selling their products for probably 10 years or more. So
Oh wow.
yeah, I've ran the same Beachworks injectors in my 240 since I had it in like 2013, 14.
The same one?
Yeah. I never got new ones. Yeah, they were 550cc side feed injectors, and they never failed. So,
Wow.
No, it's pretty awesome. I'm glad to be working with them, and yeah, look out for some more content coming this month from Beachworks. Hopefully, we get Josh's engine or whatever we get. Oh, the fuel hanger sending unit thing. That should be relatively easy to do right now. But I told him, I was like, as far as injectors and stuff, that's gonna be a minute. But we will do a video on it in the future.
Awesome. So thank you, Beachworks, for being a part of this.
Yep.
Get your orders in this month. Every $5 spent is one entry into the giveaway, and you'll be chosen at the end of the month. One random winner.
Faction Motorsports merch and products are double entries as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And we will be re-upping on merch very soon. So if there's been something you've been wanting and it's been out of stock, keep a lookout. It might be back in stock soon.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Guys, we have an Origin Labo container on its way here. We can finally officially say that. That's
Yes.
cool. So that should hopefully be here in the next 2 months, I would assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless Donald Trump has some more ideas on how
The
to fuck
tariffs.
everyone over with
Yeah.
the tariffs. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that should all be in the works right now. So we should have more Origin Lab products on the way. We do have stuff here right now. I don't know if you...
Yeah, we got a S14 Koki Racing Line kit. We still have Type 3 fenders from 180SX front and rear. Got one vented hood for 180 still. And a whole bunch of other fenders. And we got a Driftline kit for 8.6. Come and grab it.
Oh yeah, someone just hit me up about that. I forgot to email him back. All right.
Boy,
Cool. So I need to do
you
that.
better.
You better stop. Guys, we have a Patreon account. If you like hearing us talk about nothing, maybe like food, some other stuff, please hit up our Patreon account because
Yes. Well, also, we do speak a little bit about business in there. Got some behind the scenes podcast about, the business side of things.
yeah, we'll be talking about the tariffs.
The tariff. Oh, yeah, Donald Trump is going to say, wait, what time is it? He should be here soon.
Yeah, he should be here soon. We'll have an episode with Donald Trump in the next few weeks. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to check out the Patreon. We got 3 different tiers on there. $5, $10, $15. $5 tier gets you access to pretty much everything. $10 tier gets you absolutely nothing else, but it gives us more money. And the $15 tier gets you merch bundles every single time we make
release
new
a
merch. Which is actually coming soon.
Yeah, dang, you really hit the burners on that one. He was at 5 out of 10.
I've been on point today.
Sounded
Eddie
like
could tell. If Eddie wants to chime in, he can. I've been on point. I did 5 ad reads today.
Yeah.
I did.
Sounded like an auctioneer. Can I get 15?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for lately. So I'm sorry. I'm just on point. I'm just trying to nail everything.
I'm fucking with it.
Okay.
You look good today. I don't know why I said that. That was a complete lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on. Anything else? You got a whole notebook there.
Yeah, that was with all the origin stuff. What else we got? Oh, we have an S13 Sylvia Driftline kit available too. Don't forget that one.
Don't we have a YouTube channel?
Yes, we do. You better hit subscribe. We're at almost 8,300 subscribers. We want to make it 100,000. So get your shit together, guys.
We want to, guys.
Tell your friends.
The goal is to hit 15,000 by the end of the year, right, Eddie? Something like that. This guy doesn't even know his own fucking
His own long-term plan.
his own goals. Eddie, what do they have to hit in the next 3 months? You don't even know. He doesn't even
10K?
know. Is it 10K? No, it's like under that. Guys, we were trying to hit 9,500 subscribers by summer, so help us out. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. You
Tell
know,
a friend.
oh, you didn't know about Faction Motorsports? They make some cool content. They sell a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah, don't forget to follow our Instagram too. We have a TikTok.
Oh, 11,000?
Oh, we have to hit 11,000 by
11,000
July
by July 1st. Guys, I don't even know if you can help us out with that. But if you know of a way, let us know. You know any websites that make
doable.
bots? But what were you saying about TikTok? You guys made a TikTok?
Yeah, we've been had TikTok. We just upload, the short term videos on there.
Weren't you guys like
What is it called?
uploading stuff to the TikTok?
Yeah, all of our reels and stuff we've been uploading to the TikTok as well.
How many things have you got up there now?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be inspecting that later. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you have not done so already, if you are enjoying this podcast, please leave us a review on whichever listening app you are using. And also make sure not to forget our sponsors. They are the ones that make this possible, and they are always helping us out. Automotive Specialty Wraps does detailing, car wrapping, tinting, ceramic coating, PPF. They do everything. They're located in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. East Coast Drift School for your drifting needs. If you want to get some private days in, get some seat time in before the season really kicks off. They are located at English Town Raceway Park, the best track on the East Coast, possibly the country. And Limitless Auto Fab.
Yes. Best bass bars. I said bass bars. Best bash bars in the game right now. They have for E36, E46, Miata, and S13, 14. So buy them.
Catch cans. They got catch cans too.
And catch cans. Yes, and catch cans.
Yes, baffled catch cans that are awesome. Chase Bays.
Yes. Advanced fluid transfer products.
Oh, you got it right this time.
Yeah. High-end fluid transfer products. Same thing.
One day we'll get it right. But yeah, guys, if you need any brake fluid products, power steering products, fuel delivery, they probably got fuel delivery stuff too.
Yeah.
And brake bias controls, brake booster delete kit. I mean, their brake booster delete kit is pretty much the number one on the market for as long as I remember, as far as the drifting community is concerned. So make sure you check out their products. I know they got a YouTube channel as well. They put out a lot of content, product content, stuff like that. And yeah, their product descriptions are some of the best ones I've ever read in my entire life.
Very detailed.
Very detailed. Very, like, they cover all their bases. So if you need any info, it should all be on their product descriptions, which we do have a bunch of their stuff on our website as well. And don't forget our raffle. Every $5 spent on our website this month will get you a chance to win a $1,000 gift card for any Deechworks products.
Yes. And last but not least, thank you to all of our customers who order on the website. Thank you to all of our customers who bring their car in to get serviced here. And just a huge thank you for making all this possible.
And always remember,
Always remember what?
if you don't got no money, Affirm does.
Okay. Yeah.
Hit that Affirm button. Make sure you get those car parts.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you later.
See ya. Bye.